Hello, Hime! Good morning, good afternoon, good day, Hime! Hello! Sorry for the wait. I was trying to figure out why my VTube studio kept like... It's like sometimes it would just stutter out of nowhere. I thought it was like something with my PC, but apparently it's the new screen protector I got. I got the one that you know, it's like if you look at it at a certain angle, you can't see anything from the screen. It's like the privacy monitor kind of screen. Of course there's also puppy things. You might be able to hear them in the background because we moved them. we moved them downstairs. Yeah, one of those privacy screens. That's why I couldn't capture my face at sometimes. Yeah, it makes it hard to see sometimes. I didn't even realize it was gonna be one of those privacy screens until they put it on. I was like, oh, okay, I didn't ask for this, but alright. Still taking care of pups. Yeah, they only have a couple days left here. So it's been crazy to say the least. They are so energetic now. They're always fighting, and then every single time they see their mama dog, the mama dog is like, oh my gosh. You can probably hear them in the back, yeah. And every time they see the mama dog, they start like screaming. And because the mama dog also really likes me, she's like hanging around me. The cutest yappers, yeah. So you might hear some yapping every now and then. You might hear some yapping. But don't worry about it. Hello there, thank you! Yeah. Hello! I don't even... Dog cam.
Hello there.
Maybe before they leave. A real quick one. Sometime soon. How's Sumi handling it? She's pretty scared of the big mama dog. So we are separating them for now. But yeah. Are you basically mom too to the puppies? Oh my god, yeah. I never realized how much work fostering it actually is, but it's a full-time commitment. when I'm not here because of work, because if I have work, then my brother's taking care of them, and if my brother's not here, then I'm taking care of them. But then like the problem comes is like when it's time for us to sleep. Because they need to be fed every couple hours or so. So we've kind of fallen into like a shift rotation to look after them or to let the mama dog in to feed them. But yeah, it is a ton of work. Yeah, but they're almost 1 month old. So they're growing really fast. It's like they keep like biting and like mouthing at everything, even though their teeth haven't come out. It's so yeah, they're great seconds, mate. Oh, I should show you guys a video of them like eating when we give them like milk in a bowl and some kibble that's been softened in the milk. They go crazy over it. Like they're like stepping in it and everything. I will not today even have... They're like just barely starting to come out, I think, the teeth. So, yeah. The creatures devour. Okay. But today, this one's for the fembitos. This one's for the girlies. I am going to be giving you a presentation on some of the... I don't even know what it devolved into. At first, it was supposed to be talking about my favorite skincare and hair items and makeup stuff. I think I got carried away making the presentation. I got a little carried away and it turned into like a sort of trend analysis, self-care guide.
Let's go, girls.
Along with a fashion lookbook. Yeah, now it's just a yap fest, so I don't know. I hope you guys enjoy it. And thank you, Kiki! Let's go, girls. I'm ready to learn. Let's go! This is the presentation of all time. I hope this works. I did spend a lot of time putting like fancy animations and stuff. So let's hope that everything goes. Let's hope that everything goes to plan. Okay, let's test it. So this is Girl Talk with Rie! Yippee! From a verified it girl. That's me. That's me. Yeah. Oh, you can stop clapping now. You can stop clapping now. Okay, let's get started. Never fucking mind, it doesn't work. Hold on. Wait a second. Wait a second. Okay, I might have to open this. My animations! My animations! Okay, ちょっと待って。ちょっと待って。Yeah, there was supposed to be a transition! There was supposed to be cool animations. Ugh, okay. Whatever. Yeah, also, even if you're not a girl, this is kind of like, it's not really aimed towards just girls. I'm also trying to like show you guys the kind of stuff that I've been into, or like the kind of stuff that's been trending amongst people like me. Okay, you know what? Let's try this again. Dong. Let me resize this a little. Okay, I think the transition should work now. Okay, all right. All right, yeah, I'm helping you guys understand what it's like to be a girl, because you know I'm just a girl. Also, hi 𝐾𝐲𝐢𝐚. Welcome. Thank you for the raid. My name is Himemiya Rie from Face Next Gen to Face Alias. Okay, anyways, let's do this again. There you go. Okay, all right. Trends for this summer. Let's see what the girlies are into this summer. This great summer of 2025. Also, I think hold on. My VTube studio is doing the thing. It's doing the thing, okay. If it freezes every once in a while, don't worry about it. But yeah, wow, let's see what's been in with the girlies this season. The clean girl aesthetic. And don't worry, I will be explaining all of these. I will be explaining all of these to you guys in detail. The clean girl aesthetic has been trending on TikTok for a while now. Honestly, it's gotten a little toxic in my opinion. Like everything is like so, people are so preoccupied about being clean and stuff, and like it's kind of like the stigma around being unclean, I feel like. But I digress. I digress. Matcha, Dubai chocolate, and Labubus. Listen, I don't really get it either, okay? For me, matcha has been a thing because I'm Asian, obviously, right? Matcha has been a thing my entire life. Dubai chocolate, I still don't really... I haven't tried it before. And Labubus... I mean, I see the appeal. I'm just wondering why it was Labubus out of all things that blew up and not like any other Pop Mart toy, right? Yeah, I don't own a Labubu. I don't have any plans to own a Labubu. I don't really like them. But I do get the appeal of like blind box stuff. I've been wondering, like, you know, honestly, it's been a while since Pop Mart started their like blind box.
Don't worry about it, baby girl.
What do you call it? Like fad, right? I've been waiting for it to blow up. It's been a long time coming. Okay, yeah, it's all gotcha. That's the thing. It's all gotcha. It's all based on the FOMO kind of thing for you to want to get into it before it runs out, or seeing what you will get. Yeah, it's basically gotcha. But yeah, I haven't tried Dubai chocolate, so I don't know what the hype is all about. But apparently, it's what the girlies are into, so I'm gonna do my best to delve into it. Advanced skincare. Skincare is honestly getting more and more advanced. What you think is a normal skincare routine has gotten so much more in depth over the last couple years, and it's gotten to the point where on TikTok, it's actually... Hello, VTube Studio, please. On TikTok, it's actually normal for people to start talking about like skin procedures that they've done, like flying to Korea to get procedures done. It's crazy. Like, the stigma around getting procedures done is kind of no longer there, and it's a little concerning because the TikTok audience is so young. It feels like it's almost encouraging people to go to get plastic surgery or to get these expensive procedures done for skin that's like way too young for it. But yeah, the importance of scalp care, obviously, you know, my hair, as long as you can see, as long as it is, needs a lot of upkeep. A lot of upkeep and tender loving care, TLC, to get it as shiny and sleek as it is. So I'm gonna be telling you guys what I do to keep my scalp healthy, especially since a couple of years ago, I actually did not have the healthiest hair. I used to dye it a lot, I bleached it a lot, and because of stress and medical issues, my hair would thin a lot. But it's been improving a lot over the past 2-3 years. So I'll tell you what kind of journey my hair's been through. Yeah, bald speed run. Here you go. I don't have a bald toggle on this model, unfortunately. And you can't see it because it's behind my head. Let me move down a little bit. Cute Y2K fashion throwbacks are super in now. I mean, okay, I say Y2K with an extremely heavy grain of salt, okay? Take it with a huge grain of salt, because Y2K, what do you think Y2K is? Is not what the girlies think Y2K is. Okay, Y2K, I've complained about this multiple times before. It's supposed to be like chrome and like Fruitiger Arrow and you know, crazy fashion fashion statements that were made in the year 2000 because they thought it was what the future is all about. But no, Y2K, according to the girlies, is basically just like like 90s or 00's clothing. It's kind of like clothing that our parents used to put us in and we thought it was cringe, but now it's not cringe anymore. Now it's cool. Sorry, like, no worries. I hope you guys have a good time. You guys had a good time on stream. Fruitiger is not Y2K. I say Fruitiger as in kind of like the fashion aesthetic. Not the design aesthetic, don't worry. Yeah, the Y2K it's kind of grunge, kind of scene, but also like, you know, basically what you would see like Hannah Montana wearing back in the day, right? Like back in the Nickelodeon Teen Awards. Or yeah, okay, I will show you guys what I mean, or what the girlies mean by Y2K. And I also wink wink, I also included some fashion looks, a lookbook of my own. I will be showing you guys some of my actual outfits that I've taken photos in. So if you want to see those, make sure to stay tuned. Stay tuned till the end. But okay, alright. So, let's go on to the clean girl aesthetic. What exactly is this kind of aesthetic, right? So this is something that's been starting to blow up ever since last year, but it's really taken off this year. The clean girl aesthetic is a trend that emphasizes a minimalist, effortless, and put-together look, often associated with natural beauty and a healthy lifestyle. It's kind of like... I don't know if you guys have ever been to Sephora, right? I don't know if you guys have ever been to Sephora. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. But if you've ever been to that one aisle of skincare that's all like, you know, bland packaging and like it looks super pretentious. It looks super pretentious and it's super expensive for no freaking reason. Like they have like 𝐃𝐨𝐬𝐷, right? And 𝐃𝐨𝐧𝐬 and stuff like that. That is kind of like the entire thing encapsulated in one image. Yeah, Glow Recipe. Even though Glow Recipe is pretty affordable, but it's kind of like the aisle of skincare that feels like it's trying really hard to come off as not trying at all. You know? $75 for cream? Oh, and that's on a good day. it gets so much worse than that. But yeah. So a lot of the things that you can find with this aesthetic is simple, neutral tone clothing. Like you can see the girlies wearing here. Minimal makeup. So usually girlies that are doing clean girl aesthetic, they pride themselves on their skincare a lot. So the skincare is what makes the base of the makeup. And sometimes they will put on, like, you know, maybe a tinted moisturizer or a little bit of foundation, a bit of mascara and lip gloss, but that is it. You will not see any bold lip looks or any what do you call it? Any sparkly eyeshadow. No, it's supposed to be like no makeup. Yeah. Simple but extremely expensive. Yeah, it's like you don't see the work that goes behind keeping up this lifestyle or this style in general. The puppies are all asleep now. I don't know why the fan is making that noise, but if you hear it, don't worry about it. Okay. Can you show sleeping pupper on cam? Oh, maybe later or on another stream. I'm locking in for this one, okay? But yeah. It says basic but effective skincare, but let me tell you, there's nothing basic about the skincare routines that go behind this, okay? It's all expensive, but also very targeted skincare. So you're not going to see people switching out moisturizers or using different serums. They usually use things that are very, very, I guess, like general or broad, like a hydrating serum, and you know, what do you call it? I can't think of the word in English right now. Hold on. The teabag eyes are crazy. Okay, I don't know anyone that actually does that. I think that's just a picture someone took for the sake of things. More efficient chemicals. Yeah, very, very targeted skincare. So like a lot of expensive brands. You'll see like Drunk Elephant, what was La Roche-Posay. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think that's the name. But things that are typically not found at drugstores, you would have to go to Sephora or specialized skincare shop to get them. Kind of like basically investing in your skin is what they... Yeah, there's a brand called Drunk Elephant, and it's actually a huge problem within the younger TikTok community, because Drunk Elephant is a skincare brand that's meant for like adults with more mature skin. But ever since it started trending on TikTok, a lot of kids, you might see them referred to as Sephora kids. They've been swarming Sephora and buying Drunk Elephant products like retinoids and acids that are not meant for their skin, and using them. Like, these kids are like dropping like hundreds of dollars on skincare that they don't need for at least another decade because it's trendy and pretty. Like, it is a very, very, very big problem for a lot of young TikTok users. Or kids even get this money. I mean, like, you know, when kids get their parents to pay for stuff, the parents usually don't really care about what they're buying. Amy, hello, welcome. Thank you for the raid. Thank you. Hold on. Okay. Welcome. My name is Himemiya Rie from Face Neck Gen 2 Face Alias, and today I'm giving a presentation on Girl Talk. Yes, slay. Yeah, like these kids are putting retinoids and using squalane acids on their face for exfoliation, using peeling masks when they're still in their baby skin, and it's honestly quite terrible. I could do a whole other presentation on this if I wanted to, because there's just so much to go into. But if you search up Sephora kids, you'll see what I'm talking about. But yeah, and if you hear yapping in the background, don't worry about it. Those are actual puppies. But yeah, there's also a focus on overall mindfulness and well-being. So you'll see a lot of these girlies like preaching self-care and mindfulness and, you know, like prioritizing yourself, taking a breather, taking a reset. And this often leads into overconsumption a lot. You'll see like these girls do 15-step routines for their nightly skincare, or like bath restocks where they go and buy like a shit ton of disposable things, put them all in the bathroom, use them once and then never again. It's crazy. It gets real crazy out here. The overconsumption is insane. But yeah, if you're wondering how you can become a clean girl, even if you're a middle-aged man, you know, even if you're like pushing 40 and still living in your mom's basement, right? not naming names. But the clean girl lifestyle is something that can be adapted to everyone to suit their own taste. Because again, it's really just about, you know, taking care of yourself, like doing the bare minimum, you know? God, yeah, not naming names. Alright, let me get a drink. 15 steps. And 15 is like the baseline, okay?
Maybe if I am feeling frisky, I will shave with shaving cream.
Yeah, sometimes it gets crazy out here. It gets crazy out here. Excuse me, it's a shed, thank you. Okay, regardless. Here are some steps that you can adapt in your life, in your lifestyle, to become a clean girl. Become one of us girlies, okay? And these are quite general, okay? So you don't have to spend big bucks like these for kids. These are things that everyone can do, regardless of who you are. Get a Stanley Cup. I say right after I say you don't have to spend big bucks. No, okay, but really, it's just about staying hydrated, okay? The Stanley Cup phase. The Stanley Cup phase was all because the cups are cute and it encouraged people to drink water and, you know, all that stuff, right? Maybe you can buy, like, I don't know, those snack platters to put on your Stanley Cup as well. But it doesn't matter. The main focus of this is to just stay hydrated, okay? Just keep drinking water throughout the day. You know, Stanley Cup. I don't own a Stanley Cup. I don't plan to, because I have some of my own tumblers that have worked perfectly fine all these years. I also really like the Starbucks spring collection. Whenever they come out with a new one, I'll see if it's worth buying, but I'm still using my spring 2019 one from like all those years ago. But yeah, staying hydrated throughout the day is key to becoming a clean girl, because again, skincare, it's not just about what you put on your face. Okay, it's also about what you intake throughout the day. It's basically, skincare is also self-care, inner care. How do I say this? You have to take care of your gut and your
I don't
and the rest of your body for your skin to reflect it.
Like, yeah, okay, we get it. You will never be a pro hockey player. Nail polish, dark skin tone, nail polish, dark skin tone, nail polish, dark skin tone, nail polish, dark skin tone.
Yeah, they do. I thought there was a scandal about them containing lead. I remember Sheena talking about it. But yeah, just get any old water bottle. If you have to, you can drink it. You can drink it from like. Just drink it from the floor or from a dog bowl like I did, okay? Like, just as long as you stay hydrated. Taking care of your gut means taking care of your skin as well, because your skin reflects. Excuse me! Stop fighting! Stop fighting! Stop fighting! Okay, anyways. Yes, drink water. Stay hydrated.
Wow, I will set money on fire to abuse this. Nail polish dark skin tone. Nail polish
dark skin tone. Oh my god.
Nail polish dark skin tone. Nail polish dark skin tone. Nail polish dark skin tone.
Okay, and now they're asleep.
Skin tone. Nail polish dark skin tone. Nail polish dark skin tone.
Saying, no, that's just the puppies. That's just the puppies.
Dark skin tone. Nail polish dark skin tone. Nail polish dark skin tone. Nail
Are you
polish
done?
dark skin tone. Nail polish dark skin tone. Nail polish dark
Are you
skin
done?
tone.
Thank you. Thank you. I guess I must purchase the Stanley. If it can help motivate you to drink more water, then yeah, go for it. Go drop $45 on it. I mean, some of them are cute. But at the same time, like, you know, there are a lot of cute water bottles.
We talk about survival.
Is drinking beer count as staying hydrated?
Maybe take your fights a little more carefully. Don't you understand what
I
I'm
mean,
saying? It's never gonna matter how much
technically, you are intaking fluids, but there's also so much
staying hydrated.
There's also so much sugars in it that you're gonna end up doing more harm than good if you keep drinking beer. So yeah, don't be like Asmongold. Like every once in a while, it's okay to intake something that's not soda. It's okay to have to get just pure water in you every once in a while. Okay. Next, throw the 13-in-1 shampoo away, please. Please. I know so many of you guys are guilty of this. Okay, listen. If something does more than it's supposed to, and it sounds like too good of a product to exist, it's probably not doing what you want it to do. Okay? Yeah, please throw the Dove men's away. Please throw the... Please throw the 13-in-1 away. I'm pleading you. I'm on my knees. You have no idea the surfactants in those. It really dries your skin out.
Belly? Everyone loves a dad bod.
Okay, you know what? Dad bods are kind of in. They're kind of in as well with the girlies. So
you can have my head and shoulders 2-in-1 when you take it from my cold, dead hand.
Listen! If you're looking for cheap options for skincare and shampoo and stuff, there are options! You're not saving much. Listen, you're not saving much by using this 13-in-1, okay? Because later on, you're gonna have, if you care about your appearance at all, you're gonna have to spend more money to fix it.
Nail polish, dark skin tone, nail polish, dark skin tone. You know I will
Head and shoulders, motor oil. Oh my god.
Shampoo combo, nail polish, dark skin tone, nail polish, dark skin
I'll be
tone.
talking more about shampoo products later because we have a whole scalp care section. But even something as simple as like getting a shampoo that has that doesn't have sulfates in it, or a hydrating, moisturizing body wash can make all the difference. You're not gonna have ashy knees anymore, okay? Trust me, I have never once had ashy anything in my life because I don't use that shit. Please. Well, it's only 11-in-1. Oh, you drop a hard bargain there. No, I'm joking. Please don't. I'm begging you. I don't know what options there are in NA or wherever you guys are, but also Gabby, bro, welcome. Thank you for joining. I don't know what options you guys have, but here in Asian drugstores, they have this one brand.
Women's care products are so overpriced.
I'm trying to remember the name of the brand, but it's the same brand as this really famous Japanese milk toner. It's like a milk lotion, and they have a body wash version of it. That stuff is my holy grail for moisturizing body wash. I will try and remember the name of it. If not, I'll search it up. Women's care products are so overpriced for no reason. My female friend buys men's products because the ingredients are the same. Okay, I can say with confidence that they are not the same. Okay, they are not the same. Women's care products.
On God?
This
are definitely
sulfates in shampoo
not the same.
Conversation sounds like my woman explaining that my hair care products are bad after explaining that magic is real and nuclear weapons are not.
No, okay, it's
medium
proven
dark skin
that
tone,
sulfates in shampoo are going to strip your hair of its natural oils and dry your hair out. So if you want to go bald early, be my guest. But women's care products, I think that applies to things like razors, right? Like shaving razors. The women's ones are overpriced for no reason. I completely agree. In terms of skincare, first of all, skincare I don't think is a male or female thing. I think everyone can use skincare. But there are products that are marketed towards women, like feminine washes, things like that. You don't need them. Girlies, you don't need them. You don't need them. Just use soap and water. Or actually, just use water. But yeah, a lot of it is kind of like that. Douching makes it worse. Yeah, okay. I didn't want to get into this because I don't know how many girlies have this problem. I don't know if you guys want to hear about it, but the coochie is self-cleaning, okay? You don't need to buy any additional products for it. Just use water. It will clean itself out.
Unpopular opinion, but sulfates are important for those who have issues with oily scalp, which is a lot of people.
That is exactly why you have an oily scalp, actually.
Snail trail and salmon spam.
Okay,
Wild.
Listen, salmon sperm sounds weird, but it actually works really well. I've been using products with PDRN in it, and they are working wonders for my skin. Also, Tammy, welcome to Himebito, thank you! I'm already an oily boy, oh god. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna mute the alerts for now, so I stop getting off track. Okay. Anyways, the point was to look for simple but targeted skincare products. And I mean targeted as in once you identify your skin type or the problems on your face that you want to treat. Like maybe you have a dry patch, or maybe you're super oily throughout the day, maybe your pores are huge. Look for things that target those specifically, and because I promise you the 13-in-1 is not going to take care of all of them. I promise you, it's not gonna help. Okay. Next, dress down. So the main philosophy of a clean girl is less is more, and that definitely applies to the closet. So what clean girls tend to do is we pick out a couple of staples, like maybe some basics like t-shirts in some neutral colors, a couple pairs of yoga pants, or jeans that we always come back to. And we use those to accessorize, dress them up, switch them around, and make all the different outfits we can with those staples. The basics, yeah. Uniqlo is a really good one for basics for both men and women. I am a ride or die for Uniqlo. Oh my goodness, the mute button. Listen, it's getting you're getting way too off track here, absolute women. Also, Robert, welcome to Himebito. Thank you for joining. Face Uniqlo enjoys, yeah. You're not using the red LED helmets, are you, Hime? I'll be talking about the LED face mask later on. I don't own one, but I have seen them. I'll be talking about them later, okay? Yeah, Uniqlo and Muji. Muji is alright for clothing as well, although I do feel like it has it kind of has the same selection as Uniqlo in the first place, so you're probably better off just going to Uniqlo and getting everything you need there. Some other brands that the girlies love are Lululemon, although me personally I think Lululemon is a little overpriced. You can just get workout clothes from like any place. Sometimes even like what's it called, Cotton On or H&M has like good enough workout clothes. It doesn't really matter, okay? But the girlies like wearing yoga pants and biker shorts and sports bras. They like wearing activewear a lot. Yeah, Brandy Melville, Hollister, Abercrombie, stuff like that. All right. Yeah, Brandy is huge on clean girl aesthetic. It's pretty much where they all get their staples from, instead of like Uniqlo. But me personally, I like Uniqlo. I think Uniqlo is too plain and I want something more alt. I mean, of course you're free. You're free to dress however you want. This is just like kind of what the clean girlies are doing. This is what the clean girl aesthetic girlies are doing. And you don't have to stand by it. You don't have to stick by it if you don't like it. The one thing about the clean girl aesthetic is that it's very basic, okay? It's in the name. It's very basic. And there isn't much individuality. Everyone just looks the same because they're all trying to dress down and look effortless. But if that doesn't suit your personality, then you are free to dress however the fuck you want. A little like called controversy was kind of weird. I've heard about that one. I have a video essay on it bookmarked. I haven't watched it yet. I'm gonna put that on when I'm working one of these days and learn all about it. But yeah. Okay, all right. Wash your ass! Wash your ass! And the rest of your body. Okay, no, but seriously, treating bath time as kind of a daily reset for yourself and a moment of self-care can help a lot to make yourself feel refreshed and loved. No! Yeah, wash your ass! No, but I think like a lot of people like me with ADHD or with other varying mental health problems can sometimes forget or feel burdened when it comes to taking care of yourself. Like, I know for me, definitely sometimes I'll forget to drink water throughout the day and then wonder why I feel like passing out whenever I stand up from my chair. But I think once you start seeing it as self-care, once you start seeing bath time as like a moment of reprieve and relax for yourself, you're kind of like resetting yourself. It's like a personal daily reset, right? It tends to feel a lot better stepping into the shower, because you're stepping in the shower with the mindset of like, okay, I'm gonna wash away everything that's been weighing on my shoulders. I'm gonna wash away all of my impurities, and I'm gonna step out of here, new person, ready to start the day and ready to lock the fuck in, right? You might use sulfates on my butt, please, and help. I warned you about the sulfates. I warned you. Not all of us have such privilege as a bidet. You don't need a bidet to wash your ass, okay? The shower, hello? Although I do really like bidets. I will always stand by the fact that there is nothing gay about using a bidet, okay? It's about keeping your ass crack clean. Bidets, if you go to Japan, don't be scared to press the little button that washes your butt. I promise you, it only tickles a little, but it's good. All right, it's good. Why do you think we do the 13-in-1 shampoo? It makes ass washing convenient and easy. Okay. I don't know what your 13-in-1 is doing for you, but if it's like reaching, if it's spreading your cheeks, reaching between your crack and washing it out for you, okay, maybe you can keep it then. If your 13-in-1 can physically spread your cheeks and wash that shit out for you, then all right, keep it. But that's not what we're talking about here. But yeah, me personally, I like to kind of step away from my screen, from my computer for a while when I go for bath time. I know some people take their phones into the shower. Sometimes if I'm girl rotting in my girl tub, like if I take an actual bath in the tub, I'll take my phone in. But sometimes like it's just nice to like put that outside, go and shower, forget about everything, just head empty, nice hot running water for a while, come out, moisturize, literally leave the bathroom feeling like a new person. It's like you shed your lizard skin, okay? Doom scrolling to your prune. Yeah, that's me and my girl swamp. Yeah, shower time is sacred. It's just stand in the hot running water and then pretend you're in a movie with the rain streaming down your face. So the stream going off and on in 13 in 1 shampoo. I'm a hater, okay? I'm a hater. But then you mean detachable shower head? Well, yeah, like if that works for you. I know some bidets are literally just a hose with a detachable, like without a shower head. But yeah, honestly, if you ever have the chance to invest in one of those Japanese toilet bidets, like installing it in your own bathroom, I would recommend it. I know there are ones that you can just install the seat on, and it actually works really nice. Do y'all use a garden hose if nothing else? If you really don't have a choice. If you really don't have a choice. I feel those bidets will just make a mess. I mean, they're not supposed to, like, if your bidet is like spraying hard enough to make a mess, I think you should turn down your water pressure. You're gonna prolapse your own asshole if you use it. straight on your crack, okay? Shot of tequila or whiskey or a glass of wine before taking a shower is the best. I mean, I kind of get it. Sometimes, like, if I'm taking a bath, if I'm taking a bath and I fill up the tub, I'll bring like a little prosecco in and feel super bougie, sipping my drink and eating my grapes in the bathtub, right? So I get it, yeah. Who doesn't start their day with a non-professionally administered enema? That is crazy. Okay, but no, seriously, wash your ass. Wash your ass. Yes, I'm talking to you guys. Wash your ass. And the rest of your body while you're at it. Okay, alright. Next. Labubus. Okay, I don't really get it either. Personally, I think they're ugly. But at the same time, I see the appeal. I know why. Yeah, you guys are asking, why are these popular? I will give you the answer in two sentences. One, influencers. Or I guess 2 words. 1, influencers. 2, FOMO. Okay? I think the hype behind Labubus, I don't think people actually find these things cute. Or like, the majority of people buying Labubus, I don't think they actually find them cute. They buy it because they've been influenced to, okay? They buy it because it's trendy, it's what's the rage nowadays, and maybe even down the line, they could be worth a lot, like Sunny Angels or Furbies or whatever, stuff like that. And they go, yeah, I am the one and only owner of the 24K golden Labubu. Weird dollies that people who have the nails are like, yeah. There's a song about it called If You Must by Del the Funky Homo Sapien. That is a crazy name. Yeah, like Beanie Babies. Most of it's, yeah, it's, I remember, actually, Lisa from Blackpink posting her Labubu, her obsession with Labubus, and then overnight, it became a massive worldwide trend. So, once that started, everyone started, because, you know, these K-pop idols are also huge influencers. I'm not gonna lie, Blackpink are more influencers than idols nowadays, but... Do you think she got paid for that? I genuinely don't think so. I genuinely don't think she got paid for it, because she's always, I think she's always mentioned liking, like, creatures like these. But it was the moment she posted a picture of it on her bag that everyone just went crazy for it. Yeah, it could, who knows, maybe it could be. It could be an industry plant, but I kind of doubt, because Labubus, okay, the story of Labubu is that it was made by a comic artist from Hong Kong, actually. Hong Kong represent! That had been making comics for years, but had kind of flown under the radar. And the Labubus weren't even like the main focus of his comics. They were part of a series of his, I think it was like Norwegian creatures, kind of like monsters. And it just so happened that these creatures, once they started producing them with Pop Mart and making them into blind boxes, that they caught the eye of Lisa from Blackpink, and then she posted it, and the rest is history. It's Chinese, yeah. No, just didn't think it'd be Chinese. That's all. I'm not Labubu Joy as a kid. Yeah, I think a lot of people buying them are doing it solely out of the influence of these creators. Not just Lisa, but also because everyone, even Western celebrities, have been like getting into it. Haven't you seen the lines outside Pop Mart stores and stuff? It's crazy. But it wouldn't be fun, okay? It wouldn't have taken off like this if you could just get whatever Labubu you wanted in a store. If you could just point to the brown one and say, I want this one, right? No, these are all in blind boxes. There is the gambling aspect of this, where you don't know what you're going to get inside the box. And that is also the key to the recipe of why Labubus and blind boxes in general have become such a big thing now. Because you don't know what you're going to get, but you are banking on the fact that maybe it could be the one you want. And if you don't get the one you want, then you're gonna buy more until you get the one you want, right? Yeah, mass gambling addiction. I mean, I don't think pointing to the brown one and shouting is a good idea. Okay, we did not mean anything by it, alright? Sport marketing, Wangning is now yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Imagine getting psyoped into buying the Fugly doll. I mean, there have been worse trends, okay? Like 𝐃𝐨𝐧𝐬, okay? Me personally, I think the 𝐃𝐨𝐧𝐬 trend was worse than the Labubu trend. There was also the NFT monkeys. I think people have just been buying ugly things all our lives, okay? What trend? The 𝐃𝐨𝐧𝐬, like 𝐾𝐴WS. You've probably seen that thing around. The thing that looks like a Mickey Mouse, but with like crossed out eyes and I think it was made by an artist. It kind of reminds me of a Banksy, but you've seen Fugglers? Oh, those are ugly. Those are ugly as shit. Okay, Beautiful Joe, I will respond to your question in a bit. I guess it is kind of related. This is slowly turning into a dear 𝐶𝐸𝐴 and Rie, but without 𝐶𝐸𝐴 here. How dare you shit on my 𝐶𝐸𝐴𝐺 collection? Okay, you cannot be so for real. You cannot be shitting on people. You cannot be criticizing people buying Labubus when you own 𝐶𝐸𝐴𝐺 items, okay? It's literally cut from the same cloth. It's cut from the same cloth of FOMO and ugly things trending, alright? These are all things you put in special summer camp. You never get to leave territory if you want. Oh, I remember that camp. Yeah, Pod calling to kill Black. For real, for real. I don't own either, so I'm judging everyone. I think I have bought some blind boxes, but they are like, they were part of this set of like, little figurines. I don't really know how to describe them. They're like celestial magical girls. I did get those from a blind box. I think those are really pretty. Like some of the things in blind boxes are really cute, okay? You have like Miffy or like Kuromi and stuff like that, right? Yeah, it's like nice decorations that you can get for a relatively cheap price, as long as you don't mind whichever one you get and you're not like re-rolling for it. But yeah, until you start spending tens of thousands of dollars, and that's what people selling Labubus are doing. Like there's a whole economy based on flipping Labubus, buying boxes, trying to get the rare ones, and then flipping them for thousands of dollars. Like there are these resellers out here making literally tens of thousands of dollars a month just on flipping Labubus. It's insane. And I don't know who's buying them, okay? I don't know who the fuck is buying them, but it sure isn't the general community, okay? Like, it's insane. But yeah, it is a genius marketing move, okay? It is really smart. The whole blind box epidemic, all right? We'll call it an epidemic because I feel like that's what it is at this point. But aren't the rare ones guaranteed if you buy the whole set? Yeah, like if you buy, it's kind of like with anime merch sometimes, right? If anyone has ever bought out a whole set on Animate, you guys know what it's like buying out a whole set of manjus just to get the one you want. Yeah, that's what these people are doing, like mass buying them. There is a pity system if you buy the whole box set. I didn't even know what Labubu was until Mom said she wanted one. Oh god, yeah. That's the thing, right? I feel like these would be hits with like boomers. I think boomers would be finding them cute and quirky, like moms or aunts, right? Not zoomers or Gen Alphas, which is crazy. Looks like a toy my dog would start ripping up in aggression. Real. Real. Okay, but some other trends that we talked about earlier. Oh, oops. This way. Some other trends that we were talking about earlier. Matcha. I don't know what it is about. I don't know what's in the water this year, okay? But for some reason, matcha has become a huge fad again, even bigger than it already was. Like, if you thought matcha was popular before, for some reason, this year, it's the it girl thing, okay? Like, I feel like it's low-key kind of gentrified now because all these all these girlies are drinking matcha everywhere, and I remember, okay? I'm never gonna forget this. I'm never gonna forget this. Here's the scene, okay? I'm saying the scene now. Me, as a kid, living in Australia, growing up in Australia, going to school, and drinking green tea, okay? My bottle was full of green tea because my mom really likes green tea, and she made green tea for us in the mornings all the time. Me sipping my little green tea from my little sippy bottle, my Thomas the Tank Engine sippy bottle, and then these fucking white girls come by. These bogans come by and go like, "Ew, what are you drinking? Is that grass water? You can't even afford you can't even afford normal water. You have to drink pond water." I will never forget it because I know for a fact these girls are going to Starbucks nowadays and ordering their matcha lattes. They are drinking their matcha lattes, sipping their matcha lattes in their Teslas, and making it a thing on Instagram. I will never fucking forget it. Anyways. You feel better after that? Yeah. A lot, actually. Valid crash outs. That's the thing, right? A lot of things that I feel like I enjoyed growing up, but that I was made fun of for enjoying growing up are all big things now. I was made fun of for liking K-pop in middle school. What do you know? Everyone's fucking listening to New Jeans and Blackpink and Le Sserafim and BTS now. Everyone, okay, me getting made fun of liking anime a little too much maybe, because I remember I used to pretend to be Kuroko no Basuke in gym class. And everyone's watching JJK now. The anime is now the cool thing. It's now the quirky thing for people to get into, right? Okay, yeah, I believe. What the fuck, man? Oh my god, I remember having the basketball unit. No. What's even worse? I remember having the volleyball unit in gym class. And then me and my group of friends, we were all really into sports anime. We all fucking watched Haikyuu, okay? We were the biggest choonies in the fucking class. I swear to God, it's... Oh, I don't want to remember it. Same story. Mom packed me a Korean lunch when I was young and got picked on for it. Yeah! Oh, the amount of times I got made fun of for having weird smelling food when my mom would pack like kimchi or or like kimbap in my lunchbox. I will never forget it. You should make fun of Limbus / Project Moon then to be yeah, Limbus company. That game fuck sucks. You tell him, girl. Sorry, just a mild crash out. Just a mild crash out. Not distort, please. It's a little too late for that. Please don't tell me you screamed out special attacks. I want to say, I wish I could say we didn't, but we did. We did. Especially like during the basketball unit. I think we were like 11 or 12, and whenever we were like dribbling, we would go like, ha! Misdirection! Oh, it was bad. It was bad. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, no, it was bad. And then like the worst part was like there were kids that were actually on the basketball team in gym class, and they would never pass the ball to us. They would like keep us as far away from the ball as possible. So most of the time it turned out just like, you know, us gossiping around the other side of the court. Being made fun of like for liking video games and dirt garbage, stuff like anime and yeah! The gate can be the gate has been wide open. It's it hurts, but at the same time, like, you know, I'm happy at least kids aren't getting bullied about it anymore. Or at least not as badly as I was. Everyone's still afraid to be genuine when they don't want to be cringe or whatever. Exactly. Just be cringe, but free. Well, be like me. Hime will never be ballin'. I put the new porgies on the G. Okay, here's a green tea. Oh, okay, alright. Green tea. Whew. I'm actually drinking green tea right now. But yeah, matcha. Matcha is matcha is in everything now, I swear to God. Just the other day, I bought this I bought this rice mochi cleanser that's like matcha flavored. I will admit, I was kind of influenced by this one, okay? I saw it on TikTok and I was like, I kind of want to try this, but it's actually really nice. I really like the texture, and it's doing wonders for my pores. They can be bullied for things they should be bullied for again. Good lord. Like a skincare thing. Yeah, it's a I think it's Arencia's matcha rice mochi cleanser. Which honestly sounds like the most ABG thing ever. But I promise, it's actually really nice on my skin. I'm liking it a lot right now. Boba or matcha, oh my god. Well, see, here's where you get both. Here's where you get both. A matcha boba latte. Rice water is legit though. It is! I think, rice in general is a really good skincare ingredients. Anything that has rice in it is bound to have a lot of ceramides, which are really good for restoring your skin barrier and for keeping your skin nourished and hydrated. The toasted rice, yeah, the roasted sencha. I know there's one that has it's like the same brand as the ocha, like the general rice, not rice, sorry, the general green tea. It's like roasted rice green tea is really good. I really like that one. And I cook rice and rub them up in my face. You're supposed to use the water that you wash your rice with, not like after you cook it. So it's like before you wash your rice, right? You pour water in, you swirl it around with your hands, wash your rice until the water becomes milky, and then you use the water that you just washed the rice with to wash your face, or you can use it as like a face mask if you douse like some cotton pads or some tissue in it and leave it on your skin. It's good for your hair too. Yeah, that's why like I think a lot of villages in rural Asia, like China, in Thailand, in Japan, they're really known for like having beautiful maidens with silky hair and soft skin because they all bathe in the rice water. They all bathe in the water from like all the rice that they harvest, and that's why their skin and their hair are like absolutely glowing. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. Of course, I don't recommend, you know, buying rice just to wash your face with it, but because there are products that contain rice water that you can buy instead. But it's a good way to use the rice water that you were going to throw out anyways. I guess I'm becoming a maiden. Exactly. Okay. I don't really know what's up with... has anyone had Dubai chocolate in chat? I've never had it before. It honestly just looks like wheat brownies to me. Like you can't look at that and tell me that doesn't look like Zaza. All right. The look is kind of off, but yeah, I don't know why it's green, man. It's overrated? I don't know. What makes it different from normal chocolate? I don't know. Every Asian family tell you to wash away all the nutrients from the rice before consumption. I mean, I guess it is washing some of the nutrients away, but at the same time, like, you're not really meant to consume rice raw, so 15 months for 15 steps. The timing, impeccable indeed. So there's an FDA recall. Oh good lord, it's way too sweet. Yeah, I don't know what makes it special. Is it just because it's made in Dubai? I don't know. Oh, it's the pistachios. Oh, is that just what is that what makes it different? Just pistachio in the middle and then coated in chocolate. I see. I'm not really a big fan of pistachios in the first place, so I don't know if I would like them. Dubai is for branding. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. A paste of pistachios. I see. You see green and go, ooh, it's like, just get a matcha Kit Kat, man. If you really want matcha, just get matcha chocolate. Is the internet blowing something pretty decent out of proportion? Yeah. I mean, it happens all the time. Dubai chocolate wrapping in the fine text says made in China. Yep. Okay. And for the last one, you can't see it, so let me move a little bit. You're my soda pop, my little soda pop. Okay, Saja boys aside, right? Saja boys aside, I think K-pop in general has definitely become a lot more normalized in Western culture. Saja Boy. It's the K-pop Demon Hunters movie, and I feel like the existence of the Demon Hunter movie, the K-pop Demon Hunters movie, is like proof of how widespread K-pop has become. Right? Korea's biggest export, to be honest, right? The movie is great. Okay, I wouldn't say the movie is great. I mean, like, it would have done a lot better as a TV show, but I guess they had budget constraints. But the soundtrack bangs. The soundtrack is absolute banger. Especially after Gangnam Style. I think K-pop has been pretty wide. Yeah, it's been widespread for like a couple. It's been widespread for the past decade. But I think seeing movies like K-pop Demon Hunters be on Netflix and shown to like kids, especially because it's like marketed towards kids, right? It's kind of crazy to me because I would have never expected something like this to pop up, right? I think it definitely feels like, how do I describe this? It kind of feels like gentrification a little bit. Because as someone who has experience with the K-pop industry, okay? I've been a trainee. I've talked about this before. I used to train for a short while under a company. This portrayal of K-pop is very, very, very westernized compared to what K-pop actually is. And I think a lot of general K-pop fans were also thinking the same. This movie is definitely very far from what... Yeah, it's the entire concept definitely feels very Western targeted. Which I guess is it's not a bad thing, because that means, like, you know, the West is still marketable towards for K-pop, right? Yeah. Very westernized and sanitized. Like, there are so many things that have that seemed to be a nod to K-pop or like K-pop culture, but were, you know, definitely unrealistic in the movie. And obviously it's a movie about demon hunters. Like, how am I supposed to compare it to like actual realism, right? But like, it's just like little things that kind of like give me a little ick about it. Like having a fan sign with male and female idols together, that would cause you would have like people pulling up to their companies with protest trucks banging on the doors if that happened in yeah in the actual K-pop industry. Yeah. The director's Korean roots, yeah, but it's definitely marketed towards the West. And you know, I guess that's nice. I don't know if we would have ever seen something like that made, like, you know, for the Korean market or like for the actual K-pop market. But it would literally reignite the Korean War. No, I'm for real. The whole like, you know, when they were interacting at the table and playing footsie under the table, that would get a man killed. that would get people killed. But yeah, I think these three things in particular are definitely some of the things that have been, like, you know, shooting up in popularity. Imagine uniting the two Koreas to the power of soda pop. My little soda pop. But yeah, I think what I wanted to convey with like this slide, or like going into detail about this in general, is that like these are all trends that I kind of feel like are very superficial to me, and I don't think I'm the only one who feels that way. Like it's like very getting into things for the sake of like catching the algorithm or following the trend, right? It's definitely happened before, but there's just something about these three particular actually four, counting Labubus, these four particular things that feels so ingenuine and so God, I really don't know how to describe it. It just gives me it makes me want to be like, I'm not like the other girls, right? It's just people chasing trend. Yeah, it's like I've seen people follow other trends before, right? Like we were talking about like Lululemon, or what else is there? I'm trying to think. Like going to Coachella, right? Coachella trend, like those didn't really affect me as much as, like, you know, K-pop and matcha did, because I feel like those are parts of like my culture and my childhood growing up that I was made fun for, and then now it's become this huge trend. I'm petty, man. I feel bitter. I'm a hater. I hold grudges. Most of the people can, yeah, it's like it's like a normie getting into your niche and then acting like they know everything about it, and that they were fans of it from the start, when you know for a fact they would have made fun of you for liking it back in the day. I'm just just bitter, okay? I'm just like a little bit petty. Yeah. I swear to fucking God, Mary. I still remember her names. Mary and she had a really weird spelling of it. Mary and Kaylee. It was like 𝐃𝐨𝐬𝐚𝐥. I swear, guys, on fucking sites. If I catch you again. Again, names. Yeah, I'm dropping names. I swear to fucking God, if I see you on the streets, it's on site. It's on site. Okay. Anyways, beauty is pain. Let's talk about some of the crazy procedures and advanced skincare technologies that people have been getting into lately. Okay. A lot of these influencers on TikTok, okay? For some reason, it seems like everyone's just talking about like shit they've done now. Everyone's just airing whatever the fuck they want on the internet. Because 10 years ago, women would have these women would have gatekept they would have kept these secrets like a lifeline, okay? They would never have admitted to having any procedure done. But for some reason now, everyone is talking about it. And I guess that's a good thing because like you're being honest, right? At least you're being honest about having work done. But it's like it's getting to a point where it's starting to influence younger people to want these procedures that are not meant for them, that they don't need, right? A secret is yeah, it's actually insane. Like that stigma is pretty much gone now. Everyone wants to go to Korea to get plastic surgery now. It's not an insult. It's not an insult that people say anymore. Like, oh, go to Korea, get plastic surgery anymore. No, it's a flex. We will go on the internet and tell everyone the kind of stuff you could not get Batman to beat out of me. Real. I saw a Get Ready With Me video from an 8-year-old. Oh, it's over. It's fucking over, man. Yeah, like, honesty is one thing, but encouraging people to get these procedures is another thing. Like, sure, you frame it as like, you know, this is my experience. Everyone's skin is different. But then you're also talking about how, like, amazing it's made your skin feel and how much you're glowing now. Like, kids are impressionable these days on TikTok, all right? It's a slippery slope. It is a real slippery slope. Is plastic surgery really that cheap in Korea? You can get Botox done for less than $100. I'm not even kidding. And you can walk in, have the appointment on the same day as the procedure, walk away in an hour, and be done with it. Like, it's crazy. But yeah. Here are some things that people are advertising or getting a lot. So one of these are skin boosters. So a lot of things, kind of like basically your skincare being injected into you. There are a lot of formulas, and the salmon sperm that we were talking about before is actually part of this. Korea's developed this new technology using nucleotides from salmon sperm DNA to put into skincare. It's called like poly something nucleotide. PDRN is the abbreviation for it. But I wish I was joking. It's actually it's salmon sperm. It's fish nut. It's fishman nut. that's where they're getting it from. What are you doing to the poor salmon? Yeah, Korea, is there something you want to tell the class? Yeah, that's the main. I think that one is the main ingredient in the Rejuan, and I've heard a lot about these procedures. Rejuan especially has been blowing up on TikTok a lot because it's kind of like you get like these mini injections of salmon sperm into your face, right? That sounds fucking crazy. And apparently it hurts like a bitch. Apparently it actually really hurts. But the results that people are seeing are insane for what it is. And I won't lie, I've been tempted to look into it too. But at the same time, like, Am I really gonna put salmon sperm into my face? Like, I've used products with it, but like, am I really going to do a procedure that I could that I can when I could just take care of my own skin, right? When I use motor oil and at least I would use sock to come on my face. Yeah, at least you can say that. At least you can say it. Girl, you don't need it. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, sometimes I will watch these TikToks about people going to the clinics and getting these procedures done, and I'd be like, wow, that'd be really nice. Oh, I want to try this. And I sit down and think, I'm like, I'm just a girl, okay? I'm a girly. I'm young. I don't need this stuff. I don't. What the fuck is in the kitchen? No. I'm like, I'm still young. I don't need this stuff. Why am I even thinking about it? And I realize, shit, I've been influenced. Well, shit. Yeah, he may be forever 18. You don't yearn for the soccer nut. Hopefully, by the time that I actually do need it, they would have developed something that doesn't use soccer nut. But yeah, this is something that a lot of people are getting as like their starter procedure because it's relatively non-invasive. Like I guess like it's kind of like on the side of a procedure that you don't need to stay in the hospital for. It has a relatively quick recovery period, and you see fast results. So this is like a lot of people's starters. They get skin boosters. And then there are lifting treatments that use like you'll probably see like these machines that use like ultrasound and like heat massage or like vibrations, radio frequency, to tighten the skin. So a lot of these are for like older women. It's like the kind of looks like you're putting those you know when someone's heart fucking stops and you have to pull out the crash cart, right? You have to pull out the defibrillators. It kind of looks like you're putting defibrillators on your face and using it to smooth out stuff. These are usually for people with like saggy skin or wrinkles. Yeah, the hag special. No, it does not say urethra. But you can also like I think 𝐒𝐚𝐢𝐚 and 𝐼𝐴 is not just for your face. You can also get it done on other parts of your body, like your stomach, your legs, your arms. For example, if you lose a lot of weight and you have you know, saggier skin, a lot of people will go with radio frequency to tighten up the skin, so it's not as flabby and saggy as before. Yeah, so like it actually has a pretty wide varied purpose, but most people get it to reduce wrinkles, I think. Also, hi raiders, hi extra, thank you for the raid. We'll work on a man's saggy. Okay, I've heard that 𝐒𝐚𝐢𝐚 hurts. Okay, like it's heat, right? So you're applying heat to your body, and it actually feels like it's burning. I don't think that's something you would want on your balls. I don't think that's something you want on your balls, right? Especially since they're outside of the body, because you need to keep them at a certain temperature. You need to keep them at a cooler temperature than the rest of your body. I don't think you wanna cook all your sperm. They're gonna boil alive in there. Yeah, you need the sag. I don't. Oh god, now I'm imagining like someone's ball sack being like super smooth and like glowy with no wrinkles and no pores. What are we talking about? Don't worry about it. Yeah, imagine it's like shiny and glowing, kind of like your the skin on your face. Bro's balls that got glass skin. Yeah. Oh, must have been the wind. All right. Anyways, going back to those LED masks that someone asked me about earlier. So you might have been wondering why you see these like electronic face masks that look like it looks like the anonymous mask or the troll face mask with red light glowing underneath it. Those are LED phototherapy masks. They're kind of popular with older women as well. Although sometimes you don't use you don't need to use a mask. You can use just like they have like devices that look like razors, that look like face shavers that you can use. And supposedly it uses UV waves of lights of different frequencies to target skin concerns. And you don't have to do this in a clinic. You can also do it at home. Sometimes clinic will have like red light treatments, but you can also get masks for them. Hey baby girl, wanna ponder my shiniest ponder the orb? Me personally, I don't know if I'm sold on the benefits of LED phototherapy. I feel like it's not really going to do much for you. Supposedly the frequency is supposed to kill like bacteria and the sebum produced in your face, so you, like some shit like that. I don't know if I can get behind that. Like, sure, maybe it works for some people, but it seems like it's a little hard to believe, you know? It's a little hard to believe that shining red light on your face is supposed to help your skin. Yeah, sounds a little sus, and I wouldn't be surprised if it ended up giving people cancer down the line. Yeah, I don't know. Also, this tends to be one of the more expensive things that you can get. Like these LED masks, they do not go for cheap. They do not go for cheap. But yeah. Red light shouldn't have UV. Yeah, they have red, blue, purple. Depends for different purposes. But personally, I don't know. I don't know about these. Yeah. I love pumping skin cancer into my face. Yeah. Oh, delicious. The RGB face mask. Yeah. Purple is how you end up like that final yeah, the twins, right? I forgot if they're twins or if they were sisters or besties, but they both got cooked in the suntan beds. Oh, that's why I've never ever wanted to get a tan at a salon. I've never thought of going into a tanning salon. I am traumatized. Okay. Yeah. Did you guys know there's a new Final Destination? Apparently it just came out. Maybe we should watch it sometime. Who knows? Well, let's re-traumatize ourselves. How a natural tan at the beach. I'm the kind of person that does not tan. I go straight to burning. So I tend to stay out of the sun. I tend to like staying out of the sun. I thought it came out months ago. Yeah, I saw it on Amazon Prime, I think. I saw it on Prime Video. Maybe we can give it a watch. Lobster mode. I am a lobster. The sun is a deadly laser. I haven't heard that in so long. Jesus Christ. Okay. But wait, what if you wanted to take advantage of these advanced skincare methods, but you didn't want to pay big bucks, or you don't want to go to a clinic, you don't want to put your skin under UV, like what options are there for people who still want some advanced skincare, who still want to try to take care of their skin, but don't want to necessarily go get anything done or anything else? Well, here are my recommendations for products that I believe can help you achieve pretty much similar results. Some of them use the same ingredients as well, but like in a moderated amount, and are completely non-invasive. These are just skincare products that I have found really, really good for my skin this summer. Especially when it gets like hot and sweaty and you don't want to layer like a ton of moisturizer on your face. 520 in one! Oh, I wish. So, I think I went by brands. Here are some of the brands that I think have really good products and are very accessible and affordable to everyone. You can if you can't find them in your in your local Sephora or supermarket or whatever. You can order them really easily from the internet. Just use water, everyone gets old. Okay, but like there's a difference between getting old and getting old while still looking like you're 20, okay? Riedel shot. Okay, I did try the Riedel shot. I will say, I think if you want to get microneedling done, you should do it professionally. I don't know how effective the Riedel shots actually are, but yeah. Okay, so first brand up is Anua. You guys might have heard of this one if you're into K-beauty at all, but Anua has been really popping off lately because of its Heart Leaf series. I really like this cleanser and this oil. I think this is the foam cleanser and this is the oil cleanser. I really like these two for pore control. Yeah. Anua is it's a Korean brand. I think all of the ones I listed are K-beauty, but very popular amongst Western, I guess, like people, I guess, how do you even say this? People who are into skincare but aren't necessarily into K-beauty in general. Like this is kind of a staple. You need a good oil cleanser. Yeah, and people think oil cleansers are usually only for taking off makeup, but they can actually help you clear your pores out as well. If you use the oil cleanser to rub into your nose, like or your chin, wherever your blackheads are. After you rub it for a while, you rub it in. Really massage the oil into your pores, and it sounds kind of counterintuitive, right? You know, you're like, you know, these sebum is produced by oil in my face. Why am I putting more oil on my face? But the oil actually gets the sebum out. If you rub at it and then you use some water to emulsify it, it can help you get a lot of your pores out without having to use like a pore strip. Yeah, it's like oil pulling, but for skin, basically. Some people are so sensitive to niacinamide, so unfortunately, everyone has to find it the hard way. Yeah, that's why you always have to do a skin test before you put a product on your face. I remember having a really bad allergic reaction to the Ordinary niacinamide serum. I think I had a really bad allergic reaction that I had to go into hospital for because I could feel my throat like closing up. It was actually insane. I still don't know to this day what in it made my skin react like that, but or like made my body react like that, but it's scary. But then again, these things are all trial and error. You kind of have to find out the hard way. I use that same. Yeah, that's the thing. That product is unironically really good. The Ordinary niacinamide one is really good, and I had no problems with their hyaluronic acid serum. But for some reason, the niacinamide one really made me just like, it made my skin like break out in hives and completely, yeah, it was scary. But again, that is just trial and error. Back to Anua though, I do really recommend the cleanser, even if you don't use the oil one. The foam cleanser is one of the, I think it's one of the best pore cleansing cleansers that I've tried that doesn't strip your skin, because sometimes when you use a cleanser and you wash your face, right, your face feels kind of like dry and stiff and tight, and you think, oh wow, this cleanser, like, it really works, my skin is so clean right now. But a lot of times it is stripping your skin of more than what it should and just drying it out, which makes your oil, your sebum glands, the glands that produce oil in your skin, it makes it produce even more to make up for it. And then you get an even oilier face, which means even more breakouts and more pores, and you're like, what? I'm cleaning my face so much. Why is my skin getting worse? Like, yeah. It's the same thing with shampoo. If you strip your hair too much of its natural oils, then your hair follicles will try and make up for it by producing more oil, which is why shampoos that leave your hair feeling like squeaky clean are pretty they're really bad for you. Yeah, it's a terrible cycle. And again, there is no like one shop solution for skin. Everyone's skin is different, and sometimes if you have skin that has like different qualities in different areas. Like for me, my T-zone, my forehead and my nose and my chin tend to be oily, but then my cheeks tend to be dry, and then my my mouth area is really sensitive. So I have to use like skincare that's based on like targeting the different areas of my skin because they all have different they all have different properties. It sucks, man. It fucking sucks. Cheeks are dry. We can help you. Ayo, ayo. Yeah, and a lot of people are like, how do I identify the skin concerns that I have? Or like, how do I know if I'm oily type or if I'm dry type? A lot of times you can use I guess the tissue method, where you know you wash your face with water, leave it for half an hour, and then you put a piece of tissue on your forehead, on your cheeks, on your chin, and on your nose, and you see whichever one comes out like stickier, or if it doesn't stick to your face at all, then that means like that part is dry. If it sticks, then that means you're oily, like shit like that, right? Yeah. What was the longest amount of time without washing your hair, Miss Trainee? Oh, I tried this one time when I think I was trying to wash my hair with no shampoo for a week, like just washing it with water, and then seeing if it would make a difference on my hair. Newsflash, it did not. It just made my hair like greasier and stickier. But yeah, usually I try to wash my hair every 2 to 3 days, because my hair type, especially in the summer, it gets really flat and sticky. It's always humid over here in Hong Kong. It gets really humid over here. So I try to wash every like other day or every other day. But in the winter, definitely 3 days, because it is dry. It is very dry. I heard you're not supposed to use shampoo every day. Is that true? That is true. You are only supposed to wash your hair when you feel like it is weighing down on your head. You really do not need to use shampoo every single time. You don't even need to wash your hair every single time you shower, okay? Like, my routines usually go... We're not really talking about hair right now. I'm supposed to talk about this later. I have a whole slide on my scalp care. But a lot of time, I wash my... Like, it's like one day. For example, Monday, I will wash my hair with shampoo and conditioner and the works. And then on Tuesday, I will tie my hair up and only wash my body. And on Wednesday, I will wash my hair again with shampoo and stuff. Like every other day, right? You don't need to wet your hair in the shower if you're not putting shampoo on it. When I'm showering, some water gets onto my hair. Have you ever heard of a shower cap? Have you ever heard of a shower cap? But no, also like just in general, you don't need to be washing your hair every single day unless you have super oily hair. But then that is again also a product of you overwashing your hair. That is your hair producing more oils to make up for the fact that you are stripping it of its oils every single day. So yeah, it's like every once in a while you could benefit from like a detox, a cleanse, where you just wash your hair with water. It didn't really work for me because I live in a really hot and humid country. But if you feel like that's kind of your problem, you can try just still washing your hair with water but foregoing shampoo and only using it every other day. It definitely helps a lot. Excuse me, will this be on the test? Yeah, I better study up. Okay, anyways, I was talking about this brand. Also, just to preface this, none of it is sponsored. I'm just talking about products that I personally use. So, you can trust me. You can trust me. Okay, but I really like the Heartleaf cleansers, both the oil cleanser and the foam cleanser. The foam cleanser, I think, also has AHA and BHAs, which are chemical exfoliants. I know a lot of people use physical exfoliants. Hands up if you've ever tried one of those facial scrubs from like St. Ives that uses the peach shell or like apricot shell. The ones that, you know, have like physical nitty-gritty parts that you use to scrub on your skin. show of hands, because I know I have, and I didn't know how bad for your skin it was until I kind of like looked at it clearly, and you are basically rubbing the equivalent of like little glass shards onto your face, which are tearing into your skin barrier. And while it might feel smoother, right? For a while, it's like after you use a sugar scrub on your body, it feels smoother, right? A lot of times, it will just damage your skin more. Please do not use them. Yeah, if you own them right now, if you're using them right now, please, if there's one thing you can take away from this, throw them out. If there's one thing you take away from this presentation, do not use physical scrubs anymore. Yeah, it will irritate and damage your skin barrier, and definitely do more harm than good. However, this is why a lot of exfoliants these days are using chemicals now, which are much more gentler on your skin. You might see the words AHA, BHA, and PHA thrown around. These are alpha polypeptide? I forgot. Something like that. But these are chemical exfoliants that... I know chemical sounds like it would be harsh, right? But it's not. I promise you it's not. These are gentle cleanser, gentle cleansing and exfoliating chemicals that can be found in a lot of toners, a lot of moisturizers, and cleansers that will also do the same thing. It helps you get rid of dead skin turnover, but with the chemicals that break them down instead of physically scrubbing them away. Yeah, the Paula's BHA is a really, really good one. I will say it is a bit strong for someone starting out. Definitely do not use that as your first chemical exfoliant. But there are a lot of really, really good ones. The 𝐃𝐨𝐧𝐬 low pH daily cleanser is a really, really good way to start introducing these chemicals into your skin and having them cleanse out. It's also really, it's really affordable. I think it's less than $10. The Paula's Choice AHA BHA toner is really good for targeted areas, in my opinion. It's really good for your forehead, for getting rid of like the dead skin buildup on your forehead. You know, like sometimes if you feel your forehead, you feel like all those bumps of like all your pores, they kind of feel like there's gunk stuff underneath. That can really help get rid of those from the inside. And this Anua cleanser actually also has AHA and BHAs to help you cleanse as well. That's why it's really good for your pores. That's why it's one of my favorites. Okay, is CeraVe stuff any good? CeraVe is really, really good, actually. It tends to be less used by the girlies because it's not as cute. Same with Cetaphil. CeraVe and Cetaphil are both really good drugstore brands that carry... I really like their cleanser. I have like a big bottle of the CeraVe daily cleanser that I use in the shower because one, it's cheap, and two, it's good. it's really good. It's really good. I think CeraVe also has some chemical exfoliant toners. They definitely have the AHA, BHA stuff that we were talking about, so you can go check that out if you're looking for something more accessible to people in NA. Yeah, really, really good brand. Same with Aquaphor. They have a really, really good all-purpose moisturizing balm that I use on my dry skin during the winter, and I used on my lips for when my lips get cracked. Yeah, it's kind of like Vaseline, but I think Aquaphor is a little better for your skin that way. Yeah, and they're super affordable, so you can find them in like CVS's and stuff. All-purpose balm, like 15. Okay, I know I said all-purpose is usually not doing the stuff it does, but like all-purpose balm, that kind of balm really only has one purpose, and it does it well, which is to moisturize. So like if your lips or if your elbows, your even on your face, if it's feeling like super dry and cracking and stuff, that stuff is really good during the winter. Cetaphil is the most common choice. Yeah, Cetaphil, CeraVe, there are probably some others that I'm forgetting, but stuff like that. Yeah, okay, back to Anua again. Another product that a lot of people have been recommending and that I tried myself is the niacinamide 10% serum. So niacinamide is it's mainly used for targeting like dark spots, brightening up your skin, and you know, evening out your skin tone. A lot of K-pop idols actually. I don't know if this is something you guys look at very often, but if you see idols with like shining bright armpits that aren't dark at all, like there's no dark spots under armpits. They are smooth, they are bright, they are shiny. It's like a baby skin on there, right? That's because they use niacinamide on their pits. They put skincare on their pits. I'm not joking. This is something, it's kind of like a trade secret, but this is something that people do. So when they're dancing and raising their arms, and if they happen to be wearing like, you know, crop tops or tank tops, when they raise their arms, their pits are not dark. This is why. But yeah, pits aside, niacinamide is really, really good for dark spots, like for example, acne scars. This serum helped me get rid of a lot of my not acne scars, but mosquito bite scars. Because again, I live in a really hot and humid country, and there are mosquitoes everywhere during summer. I have to keep a mosquito swatter, like one of those electric rackets, on my desk at all times because I'm always being fucking haunted by mosquitoes. And I tend to scratch at them a lot. I know I shouldn't, but like it's just so itchy. And I scratch at them until they bleed sometimes, and then those turn into scars. Niacinamide serum, especially this one from Anua, really helped lighten the appearance of them. And not just that, but it also helped me kind of clarify and even out my skin tone in general. I don't know if I should try it on my pits because again, I don't really wear things that show off my pits too much. I will guard my pits until the end of my life, okay? Over my fucking dead body will you see my pits. But I don't know, if I ever wanted shining, glowing pits, I would use them on my armpits. Yeah, no, I am guarding them. I am guarding them with my life, okay? Waxing the hemiphysis? No, whitening the hemiphysis. Yeah, also the niacinamide serum, for the one from this brand in particular is very low concentration. It's only 10%, which makes it really good to start getting into, and especially if you don't know if you're allergic to it or not. It's not going to fucking kill you like the ordinary one almost did. My Southeast Asian skin turns me into an oily, dry prune if I use anything with alcohol in it, even Eucerin. What's a good moisturizer for that kind of skin? That's because alcohol dries out your skin, and it causes your sebum glands to go into overdrive and produce more oil than it should. Which is why, again, I would advise most people with any skin type, but especially oily skin types, to avoid stuff that has alcohol in it. You can usually, there's like sites you can check ingredients on. I might be able to find it and link it in the bio later, but a good moisturizer for oily skin is, let me try and remember the name of it. I'm gonna search it up in another tab. Hold on. I know exactly the moisturizer that you're looking for. Let me look for it real quick. Okay, so there's a moisturizer by Round Lab. I think it's just the basic Round Lab birch juice moisturizer. It's pretty light and really good for oily skin. For oily skin, you tend to want to look for watery gel type moisturizers that don't feel like a film on your skin. They're really, really good for you. Another one, I think, I can't remember. Is it 𝐒𝐢𝐚𥥐? Yeah, 𝐒𝐢𝐚𥥐, 𝐼UNIK. The Centella Calming Gel is my go-to, it's my go-to summer moisturizer. You can actually see it in one of the slides previously. I think it was in the Clean Girl slide. Yeah, it's this one. It's this one over here. This tiny one in the back over here. 𝐒𝐢𝐚𥥐 Centella Calming Moisturizer. It feels really, really nice on oily skin. So definitely look into that one. I mean, alcohol kills a good bacteria too, good lord. Okay, let me go back to these ones. Listening to Rie yapping about dark spots and acne while trying to troubleshoot a Linux web server. Oh god. Yeah, I hope you guys are not bored out of your mind of me just yapping about skincare. Like I've looked into these things for long enough that I obviously I'm not a professional, right? I feel like I've looked into skincare enough to kind of know what I'm talking about a little bit at least. So I hear the Centella brand a lot. Centella is not a brand, it is an ingredient that's derived from Centella asiatica, which is kind of like a leaf. It's the heart leaf that they were talking about here, the heart leaf series. And the reason why everyone really likes it is because it is such a good ingredient for calming redness and soothing irritated skin that it's been used in so many different products. Oh my god, stop fighting! Stop fighting! It's entertaining. Oh, I'm glad. But yeah. And there's a brand with a really good Centella line that I'll be introducing to you guys later. But this last one from Anua, the azelaic acid 10% serum. I have never tried azelaic acid before. I've never heard of it before. But Anua introduced it in their new lineup. They also have a hyaluronic acid with PDRN, which is the salmon sperm we were talking about, but I haven't tried that one yet. I already use a marketing manager, no cap. I mean, if it's for skincare, maybe. I don't know about anything else. But the azelaic acid 10% serum, I feel like it's a serum that actually does what it says. It soothes and calms, but it doesn't feel sticky and tacky on my face afterwards, which is a problem that I find with a lot of serums, especially a lot of moisturizing serums that have like hyaluronic acid or stale mucin or other stuff like that are supposed to like hydrate, right? It feels kind of sticky and tacky on my face afterwards, which is supposed to be the glow that it gives you, or supposed to be the moisture that it gives you. But because I wear glasses most of the time, I don't like it when my face feels sticky, because then when I put on my glasses will slide down my nose, and I'm gonna have to push them up every once in a while, and it feels like I need to clean my face all over again. I don't like that shit. But this one, for some reason, the feeling after you apply it, after it sinks into your skin, it feels like just skin. I don't know why. Maybe they're onto something here, okay? Maybe they're onto something. But that's one thing that I really like about the Anua serums, that they don't feel like serums after you use them. It just feels like your skin. Yeah, they kind of cooked. Okay. Moving on to the next brand that I'd like to recommend is Medicube. This one, actually, I think all of these are Korean brands, but this one in particular is known for its medicating purposes. It's developed by skincare doctors and approved for use in a lot of skincare clinics, because it's developed by doctors. And I use their... Oh my god, hold on. I'll be right back. My family just came back. Yes, my family just came out. Okay. Anyways, talking about the products here, I used some of their collagen line before. So this cream, as well as they have this collagen toner pad that I've tried before. It does what it says. It makes your skin feel so plump and so glowy. I think this cream in particular has a really, really fun texture. It's like, it kind of feels like jelly. It's like bouncy for some reason. Like, normally gel creams they still feel like cream, but this one feels like actual jelly. Like you stick your finger in it and it leaves like a finger-shaped hole. It looks really yummy. It does look really yummy. But their collagen line is no joke. If your concern is that your skin looks dull and you want that kind of like summer glow to it, you want that you want your skin to shine, then definitely recommend the collagen line. Also, Aka, welcome to For You Night. Thank you for joining. Did you taste it? I was very tempted to. I will say though, a problem that the collagen line does have that I mentioned earlier is that it does leave a kind of sticky, tacky feeling on your face, mainly because it's trying to give you that glow, right? That often leaves you with a sticky feeling. So I tend to treat it as more of like a mask, you know, like sometimes when you use a mask overnight and you leave it on your skin overnight, but you wouldn't use it during the day. I tend to use it like that if I do have to use it. They also have a really good collection of pore pads, which are kind of like cotton pads that are soaked in toner. So soaked in their serums and their toner, they have all the goodness in them, and you use them like you would use a normal cotton pad. You swipe them over your face, and it's kind of like a gentle physical and chemical exfoliation experience. Did you hear about a Chinese influencer that would always taste the skincare products she reviews? What? She tastes them? Okay, honestly, that sounds like something I would do. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, pore pads are also a really, I guess like toner pads in general are a good alternative to physical exfoliators. Like if you use like those humus rocks, or if you use a scrub on your face, like a rough towel on your face, a gentler alternative is to just use a toner pad. If you don't want to buy the toner pad box, you can just get some cotton pads and soak them in your own toner. They do feel a little wasteful in my opinion, but again, I guess that's just it's the same difference if you use tissue, okay? Like either way, you're going to have to throw it away. And some of the brands that make toner pads do make them biodegradable, which is a little better. Yeah, but it helps with naturally oily faces, definitely, because if you think about it, you're using the toner pad and you're physically wiping away the buildup on your skin, while the ingredients, while the actual liquid from the toner pad is helping you clear out your pores, helping you clear out all of that gunk from the inside using the chemicals itself. That's why I really like the Medicube Zero Pore Pads. They are really, really good for kind of like an extra step to exfoliation. You don't have to do it, but it's nice every once in a while. Buy a product myself and taste it. Say, oh god. Have fun. Enjoy. It does look really nice though. It looks like a strawberry jam or like a strawberry jello. My face is literally the extra greasy pizza you wipe down with napkins. I think that, okay, that could be natural, but at the same time, if you're overwashing your face, it could be contributing to it. Definitely try giving some clarifying pore pads a try and see if it works for you. Ah, the mayonnaise mask. I have never heard of that. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it looks like a bow. It does. Okay, but this final brand that I'm about to recommend is my holy grail. I don't say this lightly, okay? Because I've tried a lot of different products over the years. I've tried a lot of different things. And it's only this one serum, this particular ampule, that I keep coming back to. I've been using it for like maybe 6 years now. And it is the Skin 1004 Madagascar Centella line. Specifically, let me move over a little bit. Specifically, this one serum over here. The Centella, the Madagascar Centella ampule. We were talking about Centella a lot for soothing and calming, but I think not only does it do that, it also hydrates enough that you don't need a separate serum for hydration. I think this is a really good general skincare item for starters. It's very light on the skin. It's not going to leave that tacky feeling, and it absorbs really fast. Yeah, this is really good. And if you have acne prone skin, or if you tend to get like redness and irritation a lot, this one can calm it pretty much instantly. It's really good for things like that. What I like about this is that not only does it come in the ampule, there's also a whole set for it that you can get if you want the whole set. There's the toner, there's the cleanser, the oil cleanser for this one. I actually like the oil cleanser from Skin 1004 more than the Anua oil cleanser. They're pretty much like really similar because they both have Centella in it, but the Skin 104 one, it's a little thicker. It has a thicker formula, but I think the thicker formula actually helps it get into my pores a lot easier. May not be sponsored, but usually because I'm buying. Yeah, I mean, of course, this is only my... Jesus Christ. This is only my experience with these products, but there's a reason why these are such, like, they have such glowing reviews. There's a reason why they're such highly rated and like so raved about, because they definitely are worth the money. They are not expensive at all as well. I think the Centella one goes for just a bit over $10, $15. Not too sure. When I looked up oil cleanser, yeah, Centella is really popular nowadays because everyone figured out that it's really good for like soothing and calming as well as hydrating. But for those of you that have a more drier skin type and might need more hydration than what the Centella one can give you, they also have a hyaluronic acid ampule, which is like the hyaluronic acid is basically the chemical that helps keep your skin moisturized. It's what produces the moisture in your skin, and that one is one of the most hydrating serums I've ever tried. It's a little too hydrating for me. I only use it on my cheeks during the winter, but just in general, Skin 104 is really good for all skin types. The Centella one is like, it's kind of like what I fall back on, what I go back to whenever I try something out that doesn't work, or whenever I have a particularly bad like flare-up of anything. I always go back to this one. Yeah, this is the actual ampule that 𝐾-Corp produced. Oh my god, you're right! It is from 𝐾-Corp! It's from Korea! Let's go! Can you talk about layering later? Oh, I can talk about that now, actually. So a lot of people are also really confused on like what order to use things. As a general rule of thumb, you would like to use things from least thick, like in consistency wise, the least thick to the most thick. So you would start off with things that are more watery, like your toners. And then in the middle, you might use your serums or your ampules, like these ones I was talking about. And then you finish it off with your moisturizer at the end for a good barrier. Otherwise, if you use your moisturizer first, if you think about it, it's thick, right? That's going to prevent your pores from being able to absorb the rest of the ingredients, because the reason why moisturizers are thick is to lock in the moisture in your skin. If you lock your skin in already, you're kind of locking out everything else that you're putting on afterwards. So just as a general rule of thumb, go from like consistency, 1 to 10. Yeah, thin to thick. Yeah, when you lock in too early. Yeah. And like, people might think like, oh, why do you need toner then? If it's just like, if it's so watery, it must be like super watered down, right? There must be like barely anything in it, right? It's kind of like an opener, right? It's like an entree. Not an entree, or an appetizer before the entree. You want the appetizer so that your appetite starts picking up and you start wanting more. You wanna eat more, right? It's kind of the same for your skin. The toners are there to prep your skin and make them able to absorb your other ingredients more easily. So toner first. Like after washing your face, you go for your toner first, and then you can go for your serums, your essence, your ampule, whatever you use that has a slightly thicker texture than the toner. And then you top it off with your moisturizer, and if it's during the day, add your sunscreen on top of the moisturizer. Some people use sunscreen as moisturizer. Unless it's advertised as a moisturizing sunscreen, I would not recommend that, because sometimes the ingredients in sunscreen can also dry out your face, or it can also leave that like kind of film on top of it. So definitely look into it first before you put that shit on. I had a toner that felt like it's melting the skin of it. Yeah, some toners can be quite strong. I remember also trying, was it the glycolic acid toner from The Ordinary? That one was really, really strong. It absolutely did help clear out my skin, but then it stripped my skin too much. I think I used it too much, and I ended up getting like flaky parts on my face because I went too hard on it. So yeah. Some of the toners that they have in the Anua Heartleaf series are really, really gentle. Same with the Skin 1004, and there's also another really famous one that's Japanese actually, but it's more of a hydrating toner. I'm gonna search it up real quick. It's this one, the Rie Rie Hatomugi Skin Conditioner. This one is also another one of my holy grails, I will say, because one, it is so cheap. It's so cheap, and you can find it anywhere in Japan. Not just like any drugstore, but like literally like everywhere. And it's kind of like a milky toner that you can keep layering on and on because it has the consistency of rice water. And we already talked about how good rice water is for your skin. This stuff is formulated so that you can use it as a toner, as well as they have a body wash version of it. And this is the body wash I was talking about that's really good for like moisturizing. I use the Nature, like the same products but in body wash form as my body wash right now. And it's really, really good for the summer because it's not too moisturizing, it's not too heavy, but it also leaves my skin plump and moisturized enough to not need to slather on cream afterwards. And if you live in a hot country, you know how fucking awful it feels to put on cream when it's hot outside. Like, you just finished showering, you're already like hot and steamy, and it's hot outside as well, and you still have to put cream on top of that. That fucking sucks. I have never needed to do that using this body wash. So let this be a recommendation from me, alright? Also here in Nightmare, thank you for 10 months, Mindy! Whoa. Yeah, see weather vibes. It's not even just that, but also in Australia. Because in Australia, the summers are not only hot, but they are hot and dry. That shit, I will need a cream for that. But here in Hong Kong, this is all I need. And you start sweating after you shower, yeah, and then the shower the sweat mixes with like the leftover shower water running down your skin, and you don't know what's sweat and what's shower water, and you feel like you need to take another bath. Oh, it sucks. Okay, all right. I think that might be it for the skincare part. So now we're gonna talk about scalp care. And I did talk a bit about it at first, but this is my PSA. If you've never been to a hair spa before, go to one. Go find one. Getting your hair washed by someone else professionally like that feels so fucking good, man. I think I went to one earlier this year, and I did talk about it. I was like, I think I audibly moaned when the lady was like massaging my head. Oh, what's the matter? What's the matter, Mama? Hi, Anya. Yeah. Because like, look at the picture, dude. Look at what they're doing to her. Look at what they're doing to her. God, I fucking want that so bad. The horde is attacking! Ah! Puppies everywhere! No! Stay in there. Stay. Ah. I accidentally opened the door too big and I started rushing out. You have alerted the horde. Nearly a year now. Thank you, Shinya! Thank you for 11 months on being nearly a year now. It's crazy. Guard! Seize them! Yeah, oh god, you open the gate like a tiny bit and they all start like swarming out. Okay, back to me moaning at the salon. Like the experience was so good. They had me change into a robe. Like I had to change into a robe and then I lie down on the hair washing table, which by the way, what is your problem? Okay. Which, by the way, it was heated. It was heated, and they gave me like an eye mask, which also had like a little weight on it, and it was like also heated. And I was like lying there, and they were washing my hair, and they put the you see that little like halo thing around here? They put that there around your head to like let the hot water run through your head, and while they massage your scalp, I audibly moaned. How about pause? Do they get weirded out by people moaning, or they're used to it? I feel like they're used to it. I mean, it's like, not only do they massage your head, but they also give you like a neck massage. And usually, I don't like neck massage. I don't like my neck being touched. I get like kind of like, you know, like when someone touches your neck and you go like, ugh, and like your shoulders raise up. I usually get that, but like, it felt so good here. So here's your reminder to book yourself a hair spa, even if you're a guy, because you'd be surprised how many men there were at the salon. Like, it's not just women that can get hair spas. Anyone, even if you don't have hair, even if you're fucking bald, you can still get a hair spa treatment. You can, it's like a head massage, okay? It's so good. It's so good. And yeah, when I went to the hair spa, they had this one like microscope device or something. It's like you put it up to your scalp, and then it like shows a close-up of your hair follicles. And she showed me my hair follicles. I was like, damn, that's just disgusting. What the hell? My head looks like that. Like you could see like, this is kind of gross. This is kind of TMI, but like you can see like little flakes of skin and like buildup and stuff. It looks so gross. And then like after the procedure, after they finish washing your hair and doing everything, they take another image and they show you like the side by side. I was like, holy fuck, I need to come here every single fucking day now. Good lord. I didn't even go. That's so good. I did mine in China. I did mine in Shenzhen, I think. They're really popular in China. There are like big branches that have like they have like shops all over the city. I think the ones that are popular nowadays are the Japanese ones. I don't know where you can find them though. I'm not really familiar with like where you can find hair spas in like NA. In Japan, they're kind of popular too, so you can yeah. Everything is gross looking when you go that macro trip. Yeah, I think it's definitely a marketing tactic. They go like, oh, look how dirty your scalp is, right? But like, I was genuinely shocked. I thought I took good care of my hair, okay? I thought I took good care of my scalp. So to see that much buildup underneath my pores and seeing how brittle my hair looked underneath the microscope, I was like, shit, dog. Oh, good lord. But okay, what you can do for your scalp at home though, even if you don't have if you can't go to a hair spa, even if you don't have hair, if you're already balding, then rip bozo, I guess. But again, it's not too late. It's not too late. So we were talking about the shampoos that we used earlier. I cannot stress enough how important it is that you look carefully at the products you use. Sulfates, definitely no. They strip the scalp of its natural oils, leading to dryness and irritation, etc. But also, washing your hair with temperatures that are too hot for it, like if you're the type of person that has like scalding hot, boiling water temperature showers, I would ask you to maybe turn it down a little, because not only is it bad for your hair, it's also not only is it bad for your skin to use temperatures that hot, it's also pretty bad for your hair. Sometimes I will turn the water lukewarm just to wash my scalp, just to rinse my scalp with, because hot water is a little more damaging to your hair than you might think it is. If not red after, it's not a good shower. I hope you're moisturizing well after. I hope you're remembering to hydrate well after, because it can strip the skin a lot. Become Chad, go full cold water. Washing your hair with cold water is actually like the optimal way to do it. It's the best for your hair, but obviously, like, you know, shit's cold, right? You don't want to take a cold shower. I try to turn my water down a little bit whenever I'm washing my hair, and then after I'm done washing my hair, I'll turn it back up. But yeah. If you sweat every day, you should shampoo your hair, right? Aha, that's what you think, right? But no, sometimes, even if you sweat every day, just washing it with water can be enough to help you feel clean again, or like clean enough. Because otherwise, sure, it builds up, but you're also stripping your hair of its moisture, which makes your hair produce more oils, which makes you feel even more gross in the next couple days. Good night, Hime. May your scalp be forever moist. Thank you. I hope my scalp stays moist too. I shampoo based on vibes. Honestly, that's a better way to do it. As long as it's not every day. Because again, you don't even need to shampoo every other day if you don't feel the need to. Like in winter, I definitely don't feel the need to. So I will shampoo every other day. Try wash one day with water, another day with shampoo. Though sometimes, yeah. Again, go off of vibes. If you're really like filthy, fucking dirty, coming back from war every single day, then yeah, maybe consider getting a really gentle shampoo, like baby shampoo to use every single day. That might help, right? Yeah, just vibe check it. Vibe check it. And if you don't know how you're feeling that day, just go with water. Yeah. What about if you wear a hat a lot because you're outside most of the day? I mean, a hat definitely does make your sweat build up more, but then I think, again, go off of vibes. If water is enough, then just use water. If not, then use a gentle shampoo. Also, welcome, Raiders! Hi, Iggy! Oh, your brethren are calling. Your brethren are calling. My God, the puppies are really going at it. They're like having a free for all in there. My God. Okay. Anyways, we're talking about how to take care of your scalp, even if you're not going to a super expensive scalp hair spa every single day. But yeah, talking about hats, if you protect your scalp during the day, that's actually like if you have to go outside a lot and your scalp is exposed to sunlight a lot, it can affect your scalp's health. Again, everyone's had a bad sunburn before. You don't want that on your head. I remember one time I went kayaking during summer, and it was like just coincidentally that one day that I forgot to bring a hat. I had forgotten to bring a hat, and my scalp the next day was peeling. Like there was skin flaking off because of because of how bad the sunburn was. It was kind of gross, but also kind of satisfying to like peel all of the skin flakes off. I won't lie. It's kind of like psoriasis flakes if you get them and you peel them off. Peeling sunburn is really it is kind of fun. It's gross, but also kind of fun. Did that make hair fall off too? Yeah, it definitely did. I did have like a little bit of a bald spot. Or not exactly bald. Like it wasn't bald, but it was like a thin spot because the sunburn was so bad. It caused like the middle of my scalp to start thinning. Yeah. Not a great experience. And I was only like 13 back then. I was like 13, 14. I have the same routine as you. I wash my hair once a week. If I wash it with shampoo daily, my hair will start to dry and break. It hurts my scalp. Yeah. I will tie my hair up. Once a week is also alright if you feel the need, like if your hair feels the need for that. Like again, everyone's hair is different. Some people have more brittle hair, some people have more oily hair. You can go off of what works for you, but definitely as long as you're not stripping it of your oils every single day. Bald at 13. No! Hemoflakes, no! But yeah, if you wear hats or sometimes there are sun protective sprays, like spray sunscreens that are okay to use on your hair. That's also good, but you can also make sure to check your sunscreen before you spray on your head because some of them have like harsher chemicals that you can find in styling products and dyes. Just make sure you know what you're using on your head. And if unsure, what I like to do if I'm unsure about a product, if I'm not sure if a product is good, I will search like product name, review, Reddit. And I'll see what people on Reddit... Like, unironically, I will consult Reddit for it. Because that's how you know most of the people on there are not being paid. Okay? Because who the fuck is going to pay... Who's gonna pay a Redditor to post on Reddit, right? Yeah, it's pretty good for reviews. If not for anything. Yeah. Unironically. Okay, next... I know scalp exfoliation sounds kind of strange because you're like, but I have hair. It's like my hair is in the way. How am I supposed to exfoliate my scalp if my hair is in the way? You don't actually need any product to exfoliate your scalp with. You just use your fingers, use your hands and give yourself a scalp massage. Really get in there with your fingers. Gently massaging the scalp to stimulate the blood circulation and loosen the buildup can really help. Rather than just like, you know, slapping it on, making it foam up, and calling it a day. Really use your hands and massage it like you're massaging your brain. A little yeah. A scalp scrub is also alright. They do make, I think, scrubs for it. I like to use a brush. It's like one of those silicone brushes that you can put the shampoo on it, and then you use the brush to massage your scalp, and then that will like automatically already make your shampoo foam up and really get in there. I've heard you should condition more often than shampoo. I don't know about that one. I think again it depends on your hair type. If your ends tend to be dry and breaky, then sure you can use more conditioner on that. But again, as a general rule of thumb, you should be using conditioner on your ends only and not on your scalp. And the vice versa with shampoo. You should be using shampoo on your scalp and not your ends. Yeah, shampoo and conditioner. Of course, depends on your hair type as well. Usually, I will use both. Whenever I shampoo, I will always follow up with conditioner. But at the same time, it also depends on how broken and damaged your hair is. I used to use a hair mask instead of a hair conditioner. Because that was how brittle my hair. It literally felt like a straw of hay at the ends. So I had to use like hair mask, which is much thicker and much more nourishing than the normal conditioners. Any recommendation on what to do with falling hairs? My hair is pretty long and shampoo and conditioner every other day, but every time I brush my hair even gently, it will pick up some hairs. I have that problem too. My hair, I shed a lot. I shed like a fucking cat, okay? I shed like a fucking cat. I think with some people, if you have thicker hair, you just tend to shed a lot. Same goes for if you're stressed. You might shed your hair a lot. Yeah, it's normal to be losing hair if you have long hair or thick hair. If you think it's starting to be a bit concerning though, what I would recommend, they do have some serums, hair serums for hair growth. I use this one from OI, I think OUAI. I don't know how to spell it. I use the Scalp serum for from that brand. There's also a really good Japanese brand that I think a lot of men use. I don't remember the name of it, but if you search like Japanese hair growth serum, you'll see it comes in like a brown bottle and it looks a little like herbal medicine, but it works wonders apparently. And also, of course, you have to watch what you're eating. If you're really stressed and that's making your hair fall out, what you can do is eat things that have more natural oils, kind of like avocados. Those are really going to help with not just your not just your skin, but also your hair and nails. I ate a lot of avocado and papaya and like soy milk when I was trying to solve my hair issue, because again, I did used to have really thin hair and it was always like falling out and I was like super stressed. And also because of some of the medications I was using that was causing my hair to thin out a lot. Eating things with a lot of like natural fatty acids definitely help a lot. Yeah, fatty fish, omega-3, really, really good for hair, skin, and nails. Eating a lot of salmon helped me, I think. And if you don't want to eat salmon, or if you don't think that's enough, you can take those like omega-3 oil capsules. My mom used to give them to me when I was a kid, I think, and that caused us to all have like really, really long, luscious, thick hair. If you're stressed, watch Hime, your hair grow back in one day. Real. Nuts are also good. Yeah, almonds and I think cashew nuts are really good for having like natural fatty acids. Speaking of Japanese serums, did you see a Japanese lab figured out how to regrow teeth? Really? Damn. That's kind of scary. Oh my god, I have dreams of like my teeth falling out all the time. I think, especially when I'm stressed, I dream about all my teeth falling out. Maybe I should just go to the Japanese salon in my dream. Yeah. Let's see. And the last one, let me move over a bit so you guys can see. Make sure to moisturize and nourish your hair as well. So shampoo is supposed to clarify and get rid of all the buildup, the dirt, and the oils in your hair. But then you do have to replenish them afterwards. Don't forget. So depending on your hair type, you can use conditioners, hair oils, or scalp serums, like I mentioned before. Stop fighting! I use this one hair oil that has been raved about by Japanese people. It's the and honey hair serums, hair oils. They have ones that come in different scents for different hair types. So there's like the melty one, there's the moist one, there's I forgot, there's like a minty one as well. But the And Honey brand for shampoos, conditioners, and hair oils are really good for a really it's not too expensive either, and it's also really common in Japanese drugstores, in donkeys, so you can definitely find them at like the fronts of the stores a lot of time. We need a list of all these products. Oh god, I need to make a list. But yeah. And also, don't forget to drink water, because again, staying hydrated is essential for keeping not just your body hydrated, but also your hair. Because if your body doesn't have enough moisture, then neither is your hair going to. So make sure to drink water. Make sure to drink water. Very, very important. I am hydrating like crazy these days because my throat is not feeling great. But like as a byproduct, because I'm drinking so much water, my skin is so good. My skin has been glowing lately. Okay. Alright. Moving on. What's trending this summer in terms of fashion? It's been a while since I was able to talk about fashion. I think the last time was maybe on Leah's fashion stream, where I showed you guys the kind of clothes that I would usually wear. But for summer, I tend to step away from my you know, like Jirai closet, because those are usually kind of thick, and I don't like feeling sweaty when I'm wearing my Jirai cords, or when I'm wearing my J fashion cords. So these are some of the trends that I've observed over the past couple months. I think definitely a lot of the girlies on TikTok, but not just TikTok, a lot of people are taking inspiration from Chinese fashion, like Chinese street fashion from Xiaohongshu, and using it as kind of like the next it girl sort of fashion trend. Because I remember seeing a lot of these from like Douyin and Xiaohongshu first, and they've made their way over to TikTok ever since. So these, being chilling. The top out, they're so cute. So these are the trends that I have observed. Number one is the Y2K grunge. This is the most popular fashion style that I see nowadays. Not just in Asia, but also overseas. A lot of people are kind of going for, you know, like I said, the sort of stuff that your mom would make you wear in junior school, and that you thought was lame after going to high school, but now it's back in fashion. So like things like baby tees, layering skirts on top of jeans, having like jorts that stop at the knees. Yeah. It's this kind of general aesthetic that a lot of people seem to really like lately. Speaking of fashion, you should make Lee Jung-hyung's It Girl your theme song. Yeah! Banger! Banger. I'll call my mom to apologize now. Yeah, it's like stuff you see people wear on like Disney Channel shows that we all thought were lame back in the day, but now are cool again. We were like Gap. Yeah, Gap is really popular amongst the thrifters, I think. Like people searching for like 90s and 00s Gap items, Juicy, Juicy Couture. Yeah, retro. It's not exactly retro. I feel like retro is more of like 70s fashion. But some things that have come back a lot are these like bell-bottom denim jeans, like the baggy denim jeans. A lot of people are layering and using like band tees, chunky sneakers. And there's a lot of like, I feel like it's almost like a nod to when we were kids, when we would decorate our bags with like a shit ton of keychains and pins, and we would wear like chunky headphones to listen to our Walkman, and have like rhinestone belts. A lot of these are popular again nowadays. Like also like claw what do you call them? Claw clips for your hair. Using like kind of like accessories that you would see in Claire's, right? The 90s is retro. It was 30. Oh my god, it was 30 years ago. Good lord. Yeah, class of 09 fits. Yeah, basically. It's like what you would see at Nickelodeon award shows, right? So that is what has been trending a lot. It's been trending for the past like 5 years or so already, but even more so lately is people using like people tend to be using more grunge, because I think it started off with like more Barbie core, started off with like more hot pinks and mini skirts, but nowadays the popular things are more like grunge, edgy, distressed denim, yeah, low-rise jeans. Yeah, so that's definitely one of the more popular styles nowadays. Another one that I've been seeing a lot lately, more so on the Asian side of social media, is boho chic. Like, and I mean boho like quite literally, like people wearing cowboy boots with long white cotton dresses, wearing like what do you call this, like tassels, and it's like those necklaces with the Buddha hand, stuff like that. Yeah. Like this kind of psych is really popular this summer for some reason. It's really cute. Yeah. It's cute. I love it. Listen, I don't really know how to feel about like cowboy boots, but I have worn boots with like dresses before, because like if you think about it, dresses like these, they look so delicate, they look so dainty and so feminine. You wouldn't normally pair them with like a big chunky pair of leather boots, right? But recently I've started doing that, and I think it kind of cooks. Like wearing this dress, especially like a leather jacket on top, it's kind of gas. So I won't lie, they're kind of cooking with that one. Yeah, they're kind of cooking with that one. I haven't seen this style much yet. I feel like it's more popular in like Korea and China than it is in the West. But I've been seeing a lot of people on like Chinese social media wearing stuff like this. I think it's really cute. I think it's super cute. It's like a little bit of contrast, but also with a summer hippie vibe. Makes me want to, like, you know, go into the go and meditate in the forest or some shit, right? or like head up to a farm and frolic in the mountains. Like playing with silhouettes. Yeah, it's really fun. The layering is a huge part of the boho chic kind of aesthetic. You can layer like so many things. It's like really similar to morike in Japanese J-fashion subculture, which is kind of like a forest girl aesthetic. It's like cottagecore, but with a little bit more of a eccentric hippie vibe. You guys, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. These might just be words to you, okay? These might just be words to you. Yeah, it makes me want to fucking read a book in the forest and frolic amongst the butterflies. Funny, well, thank you for saving me, Thunder Cookie 15. Another reminder for the old GTA Vice City is closer to the 80s and the parodies than it is to us now. That's crazy. Millennials just turn to dust now. I love Market. Yeah, it's cute. I know what you're yeah. Shout out to my fembitos. Okay. But then next we have ballet core, which is what people would describe like from the first image. It's a very, very delicate, dainty kind of aesthetic with some tulle, smooth fabrics that you would find in activewear, kind of like yoga pant material, or like I don't even know what the material that is, but it's very smooth and soft and delicate. Yeah. It's really pretty. I really like wearing this style. a lot of wrapping as well. It's like you would see these wrap sweaters, wrap skirts. I don't know why they got so popular. It's like stuff that I would wear to like dance practice back when I was younger. Ballet flats as well, and pastels. Pastels are super important in this trend. You'll see a lot of baby pink, baby blue, some purple as well. A lot of white and cream. I think it's really pretty. It's like very dainty and girly and romantic. It's lovely. Reminds me of Clean Girl. It's like Clean Girl, but more feminine, in my opinion. So yeah, the apple bottom jeans. Yeah, a lot of ribbons, and it kind of dips into the general like kawaii core aesthetic as well. A lot of these pieces you can find are from like Lisa, for example, or other J fashion brands that carry like Jirai, Lolita, subculture. So yeah, it's like a more modernized, low-key way to look cute without having to go with a full Lolita cord. And then this other style that's I don't really know how to describe it. It's kind of like casual, but casual in a way that makes you look refined and mature. I see women in Japan wear this a lot. Like Japanese girlies, they will look casual but still trendy and cute. And I think it's really nice. They usually pair like jeans, light wash jeans with a white blouse, or sometimes like with a little pattern. And they also usually carry like, you know, accessories, watches. Like it makes them look mature and refined, but still casual and girly. Yeah, it definitely seems fit. Yeah, I like to wear these a lot. It's kind of like what's left in my closet after these trends. Also, Yumi Claire's, thank you for your 2 months on these. I'm giving you some. Thank you. Anonymous, yeah. Hi, Yumi. I guess you're kind of cool too. Of course I'm cool. I'm like the it girl. Isn't that just Cali girl fashion? No, this is kind of different from Cali girl fashion because I feel like Cali girl fashion tends to be a lot more provocative, and it definitely has more of a Western silhouette to it. This, I don't really know how to describe it. It's just like Tokyo girl fashion. It's just Tokyo girl fashion, man. Unmatched between top. Yeah, it's like a really soft and dainty top paired with a casual pair of jeans. And the Air Forces. Oh my god, the Air Forces are like a staple in this kind of fit. Maxi dress over the long sleeve top. I do that all the time. Yeah, long, like the long dresses are something that I did not think I would be into a lot, especially because I'm not tall. So like if I wear a maxi dress, it's gonna make me look like I'm wearing my mom's clothes. Like I'm a kid who just got into her mom's closet. But I actually tend to wear long dresses a lot in summer. More than anything, I wear them a lot in spring and summer. They're like my go-to kind of way to dress up a little, make myself look a little more jazzed up, but still casual. But yeah, okay, all right. Now, are you ready to see my closet lookbook? Yeah, warning for a tad bit of flesh posting, a tad bit of flesh posting. I have taken some pictures from my own cords, my own fit checks over the past couple weeks. It's like more of a spring summer lookbook, but things that I wear in summer. Okay, hold on. Let me just check that everything is. Let me just check that everything is okay, good to go. Okay, I think we're good. All right. Okay, behold, this is my closet lookbook. Let me make myself smaller and put myself over here. A lot of different styles, as you can see. I like to play with a lot of different styles. And yes, as you can see, my hair is damaged from dyeing a lot. Yeah. So this is kind of like the more grunge Y2K look that I like to go for. Sometimes when I'm feeling a bit edgy. And then there's the casual. I really like this blouse paired with these jeans. I wear these jeans a lot. Actually, they're my favorite. They're my favorite pair of jeans. Purple hair is real. Yeah, I use one of those color hair masks because my hair is still a little bit light from the last time I bleached it. So I used a purple hair mask and it made my hair purple for like a week. Yeah, the snake ring. Yeah, accessories are really nice. Here are also some of the more casual fits that I put together because I do really like how like just the skirts can make something look a lot more refined. These are also my favorite sandals. The dogs are out. Yeah, these are my favorite sandals that I like to wear during summer because they're so easy to just slip on. And then here is like the kind of like more, again, casual. Just putting a top and jeans together with a cardigan. I really like this dress as well. This is one of my favorite dresses to wear. It's very light. I think it's chiffon. It's very light and very flowy. And like when I turn around, it fans around really nicely. The pattern is also really cute. It's like a little it's a little daisy pattern. Very demure. It's like a two-stop in my Air Force Ones. Hell yeah. Human shows feet. Yeah, you can see feet for free here once. Okay, just this once. Yeah, tote bag layer. I love tote bags. I own so many freaking tote bags. It's not even a joke. I have a whole section of my closet which is just dedicated to hanging up my tote bags. Do you wear glasses outside? I only ever wear glasses outside except for like special occasions. I will wear contacts for it, but I don't like wearing contacts. My eyes hurt. Wear your black Air Forces. I only have the white Air Forces, unfortunately. So, but yeah, these are some of my fits from the past couple weeks. Honestly, kind of slay. I do want to try ballet core though. I think maybe the top here, the top part of this is quite ballet core. So who knows? I might have to go shopping sometime soon. Confirmed Hima only has 4 toes. Yeah, I'm a pterodactyl. Did you dye your hair silver? No, I bleached it before. I bleached it because I wanted it to be like kind of like ash brown. And they were like, your hair isn't light enough to be able to have it ash brown. You have to bleach it. So I was like, okay, guess I'll destroy my hair again. You eat belly cut. Yeah, I love the style. I love how delicate and girly it is. Definitely want to give it a try. But yeah. Here are some of my go-to fits for this summer. And okay, all right. The end. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys enjoyed the yap session. I'm Dai. Thank you very much. Yeah, you're welcome. You can have a little bit of flesh as a treat. But yeah, yippee! I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun talking about this stuff because I never get to yap about girly stuff. I guess like maybe I'll talk to my mom about it sometimes if she asks me like what's trending these days. I never get to talk in depth about it, and I'm glad like hopefully some of these tips can also help you guys. Seem very in your element. I had so much fun making this presentation. I had so much fun making this shit. If I may ask, was maintaining your purple hair hard? I've been wanting to dye it purple for so long, but not sure how long it takes. I didn't dye it purple actually. It was because my hair was bleached and I used a hair mask that was like a color hair mask. You can find them sometimes. It's like a color conditioner where it only lasts for like a couple days, or as long as you use it for. But I have tried I have tried like going blonde before. So yeah, racial is real. I have tried going blonde before, and let me just say, like, keeping the color where you want it, so it doesn't like get too bronzy, it doesn't get too like too bright yellow, is a pain in the ass. You need to use like color correcting shampoos a lot, and you have to make sure not to wash your hair too often and only wash it with cold water so it doesn't rinse out the color. It's a lot of upkeep. Yeah, it's a pain. Also, thank you, Sir Simple, thank you! There is one thing that I want to go back to. Someone did mention earlier, they wanted some advice. Let me go back. Okay. So it was where is it? Where is it? Okay, Beautiful Joe. Hey Hima, sorry for being a bit personal. I have been with a wonderful woman for a long while. I'm happy for you. Okay, no, joking. I'm really happy for you. I have a hard time allowing myself to be intimate with her as I feel embarrassed about stuff. What should I do? Thank you. I'm guessing by stuff you mean like with your self-esteem, your image, or kind of like just being vulnerable to someone else, bearing yourself, right? I guarantee you, your girl does not see you the same way you see yourself. I think that applies to like pretty much everything. Nobody in this world, no one else will see you the same way that you see yourself. So a lot of the problems that you see with yourself, they are practically invisible to the rest of the population. A lot of it is in your head. Yeah, it applies to all our relationships, I think. If you haven't pinpointed like particularly what is it about yourself that you're feeling self-conscious about or uncomfortable about, I think you could talk with your partner and, you know, tell them that you're not feeling very confident in yourself and it's preventing you from being intimate with her. Because like sometimes I guess maybe people could get the wrong impression that, oh, they don't like me anymore, so they don't want to have sex with me, they don't love me anymore, they think I'm disgusting. Sometimes you can get miscommunications like that. So I think having a sit down and talking with her about how you're feeling, so that she can tell you how she feels about you and how she sees you, and like how a lot of the things that you're thinking about yourself, no one actually notices. It might be able to set your brain straight a little better. You should have fulfilled. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know much about that kind of stuff. Oh, why does the toe look like that? Why are the toes split like that? Okay, but here's the full fit of the model. It's cute, isn't it? Damn, she's thick, boy. Yeah, these pre-made models are always so thick, which is why I like to keep it cropped over here. Yeah, the thighs, good lord. Honestly, if you think about it, this outfit is kind of ballet core. Don't you think? It is kind of ballet core. Got that Nikkei bot. Oh my god, I started Nikkei! I actually started after the collab last week. I downloaded it and I was just like getting through the tutorial, the story. The combat is a little confusing right now, but I'll get it in the end. Yeah, I like it so far. The story is really interesting. I love the world building. It looks really fun. And I can't wait to... I think right now the main banner, was it the summer banner? The characters on the summer banner are really good. Unlock any fire LTDs. I should do a stream where I just like look at all of the Nikkeis and like react to all of them. Maybe I'll do that next week. I'll save it for next week because I wanna look at all of the character designs. And training room is banger, yeah, when they turn around. Dorothy. I actually really like Dorothy. I think she's so pretty. She reminds me of my wife, Alicia, from Honkai Impact 3. It's so cute. And also the little Doro. I love how they ran with the Doro meme and they just turned into like a actual... They have like... I think they have like the Doro floaty on... They put it on like the water or something in some countries. The Doro word. I love them. Do do do. Yeah, she's so pretty. Yeah, the Himedoro. It's free advertising. It's so cute. Dorothy is God's strongest trauma princess. No, I can't wait to see the kind of trauma all of these cute girls have. Yes, it was in New York, yeah. The New York door barge. It was huge. I wish I could have seen it. They actually do stuff like that over here in Hong Kong as well. I remember they had like a giant bee duck at Victoria Harbor. I hope the Doro comes to Hong Kong. I hope the Doro comes to Hong Kong. I wanna see it. It's so funny. Rie did her homework. Yeah, I love the Doro, and I love Dorothy. She's so pretty. She's also one of the ones that has a summer... Is it a summer unit or a summer skin? A summer version? Her summer version is so gorgeous. I love her so much. The giant duck. Yeah, they had a giant fucking floating duck in Victoria Harbor for like the longest. Ah, summer alts. Yeah, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I can't wait to roll for her. I can't wait to roll in this game. I've been like kind of holding back from spending any more money on gacha games because I realized I have an issue. And that's I probably can get by with free to play until I really know that I'm going to be playing this game for a long time. So yeah, apparently Nikki is really generous with currency. So as long as I keep doing my dailies, as long as I keep doing shit, then we'll be fine. Just now you realized? Listen, okay? At least I realized it. At least I'm taking measures to prevent myself from spending more. Okay. Yeah, Nikkei is really good for free-to-plays, I've heard. So, hopefully I won't have to take out a loan for summer Doro skin. It was gamble for the Rappi summer skin. Oh god. I love Rappi, she's so cute. It's only expensive if you're trying to get 4 copies of a unit to get the skill backgrounds to use. You need to get 4 copies to get a background? That's crazy. A small loan of $1 million. It's only a problem if you lose. True. If I don't lose my 50-50, then I'm just winning. I'm just winning, right? But yeah, I want to do a stream where I just carefully like look at every single Nikkei design and probably end up drooling all over my desk. Doesn't give much gameplay benefits. Yeah, I like parts of that. Like I like games like that where like you don't have to wail to make your character perform better. It's just like for pure love of the game, for cosmetic value. Are you still playing Reverse? I kind of forgot about Reverse for like the past 2-3 weeks. I should get back in on it. I really should get back in on it. But yeah, I think the last time I played, I pulled a left. I have no idea who this guy is in the story, but I pulled him, and yeah. Optional gacha is honestly most ideal. Yeah, ideal. A Reverse Fist stream could be fun. Yeah, I do really like the designs in Reverse 1999. Not just the character designs, but like the whole UI, the world building, the story. I think it was one of the inspirations for my second outfit. Definitely. I gave a lot of splash artworks from Reverse 1999. The one of 𝐃𝐨𝐬, as the references for my second outfits. Apparently there's an Assassin's Creed. Really? Interesting. Tooth Fairy, my beloved. Yeah, I love the characters and like how some of them are just like random fucking objects. Honestly, that's some slay. I love that. Yeah, Assassin's Creed collab with a gacha. That seems very out of left field. Okay, alright. I've yapped enough. I am going to go eat my lunch. I'm gonna go get some lunch and rest my throat after this. Let's see who's streaming. Later, I do have a stream. We are going to be playing Mirror Dungeon Hard 6, I think. Okay, we have Cleo up, we have Mari up, and we have Clara up. I think I'll send you guys to Clara since she's the one that started the latest. Yeah, I'll send you guys over to Clara. I have no idea what the fuck she's doing. She said it's a normal stream, okay? A normal, calm, chill stream. No idea what the fuck she's doing, but whatever it is, I hope you guys enjoy. Yeah, quote unquote normal. Thank you, Senator Don Quixote. So true. And I'll see you guys later for Limbus. I don't know what to expect from Mirror Dungeon 6 Hard. Hopefully we don't have to fight fucking Lei Hung again. So, let's see. Yeah. I'll see you guys soon. I'll see you guys later tonight. Thank you for coming! And thank you for listening to me yap for 3 hours about girl stuff. Yeah, again, shout out to all my fembitos. Patch84, thank you for 11 months on me. Almost a year with you and shenanigans. Thanks for talking. I feel extra girly. Yeah, I hope you guys all feel extra girly, extra slay today. I hope you guys throw out that 13-in-1 and that St. Ives apricot scrub and wash your ass. Thanks for the tips and advice on me. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you guys liked it. Yeah, I hope you guys feel prettier tonight. Going to bed. Alright. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'll see you. Bye-bye.